Gonna play some more Core Keeper Early Access. Just got home. It's nice out. It won't be nice in a day or two, but it's nice for now. Looking forward to spring. So, in celebration, let's just play a game where you exist underground. Be back in a sec with some Core Keeper. Okay, so the room is open, it's just me, so people will join. But for now, it's just I. It is I. You know, not much has been done here. But I would like to do some stuff. So, again, I hear this game has, some issues regarding, like, later on. Which, you know, for an early access game like this, content is going to be the biggest problem. Truthfully, the combat system is kind of what's, giving me a little bit of agita. Not to say it's completely terrible by any means, but it's very basic. Very, very basic. Oh look, wooden door. Oh. Well, I'm gonna play a little bit on my own here. And wait and see if anyone decides to join in. I need, some more wooden walls. I have an idea for something I want to do here. Take some dirt walls. 86 and 86, that's a good parity. So we gain some extra from crafting. And then a wooden wall here. That's good. New talent. Game sounds kind of low. It's up on the volume mixer. Oh, no wonder. Don't get me wrong, the graves are nice. But they need to go. You ever hear a name or a word and it just gets stuck in your head? I'm watching Better Call Saul, and there's a crime lord dude named Don Eladio. And God help me, I can't stop thinking of that name. In Breaking Bad, it was Gail Bedecker. And now in Saul, it's Don Eladio. This is just a me thing, more than likely. But, yeah. I'm enjoying the show. I mean, if you haven't watched my other stuff where I talk about it a little bit more, it continues to get better and better. So, very happy to have, a good show to watch after Breaking Bad. Okay. Okay, so I saw some stuff, other people's builds and such, and it made me want to do a, slightly more expansive house. Because we get this small-ass house. We could do better than this. Oh yeah, I did play a little on my own. Not too much, but enough to get, a better pickaxe. So, build a little door here. There we go. We can probably take this further back, even. Bass is gonna sit this one out. I'm sorry, Bass. Damn, we needed someone to fish. I've mentioned this, but someone smokes cigarettes outside of the recording studio, and it seeps through the walls and like the door or whatever. And it is just all over my clothes right now. And again, I'm not gonna, like, tell the person not to smoke outside. It's just, it blows back in. And as an ex-smoker, it is a nightmare. Not at all a fan. Not to say that, like, it brings me back, it makes me want a cigarette. No, it's just gross. Truthfully, it's just kind of fucking gross. So now that's kind of what's happening. I'm playing Core Keeper and smelling stale, like, cigarettes. It's like, swing your arms. Oh. What would be a good way to do this? I think... Whoa, whoa, Dick, no. I can't believe I've done this. That was absolutely bonkers. Just wanted to figure out a spot for these beds that isn't going to be like a huge pain in the ass for people. Do maybe just a bedroom right here. This is not my bed. This is not my beautiful bed. Should be enough floor. Hope. Yeah, when you die, your armor well, yeah, when you take damage, your armor loses integrity, and then you have to, like, repair it. But you can just make wooden pickaxes, so you probably want to make a wood farm. Is a thing I'm kind of learning about. Is, yeah, wood farms, they're called. Same for this fiber. Oh, shit. Hey, Jeff. Not much. I'm just talking about cigarette smell stuck on my clothing from secondhand smoke. The most exciting of topics.
Yeah, hanging out with those cigarettes. All the cigarettes.
Joe Camel, yeah. He's a pretty cool dude.
Holy shit. Base is crazy looking.
I mean, this is just today. Just now, I'm trying to make, like, this big house for beds and stuff. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. What's new with you, Jeff?
Not much. I was just watching Pat Finnerty a little bit.
The Chili Peppers one, or?
He was doing like a live stream.
Oh, no shit. Cool.
What's
Yeah,
all these trees? Like these trees just grew here, or is this something?
Oh, that's I guess it's a wood farm at this point. I think they just
okay.
grow on their own, but I'm not entirely sure, so. Keep some, but yeah, don't,
Oh, I see. There's like a green stub. Where is that?
I'm wondering if Dave left a watering can so we can water these.
Yeah, it's just funny because the entire chat is just people spamming him. What do you think of this band? It just reminds me of every stream ever, kind of, but like, it's funny.
For those that
One
don't
guy
know, he
was
does a
just
series
spamming-
called "What Makes This Song Suck." What makes this song stink?
One guy's spamming over and over several times. Every time he's like, would be like 8 times in a row. Every time he asked the question, "What do you think of Brad Noel and Sublime? Is he the best guitarist ever?" Blah blah blah. Like over and over and over again. It's like, dude,
What sounds like
more annoying than
sounds like he got his answer.
Sublime people.
Like,
But it's just like you can't just do that over and over and expect someone to be like, "Yeah, I like that band a lot, man."
yeah, dude, ask again, and phrase it as if you didn't already know what you wanted to hear. Like, of course, the person saying that just wants to have the confirmation bias of like, oh yeah, no, they're the best. Sublime best.
It just reminds me of like going to a party and like someone just being like, "Yo, you ever heard of Sublime? Yo, you ever heard of Sublime?" Like, yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah, dude, I know who Sublime is. You couldn't have escaped Sublime at one point. There was a time where every bar I would go to would play Santeria. It was just
And
constant.
don't get me wrong, I love Sublime. Like, there was a period in my life where it was like one album after the other, but
Yeah, but that's another band that has that kind of thing. They're like, it's like the Tool thing. You know, like some bands just have that level of fan base where they are like obsessive about the band.
yeah, definitely. Especially growing up, like that's just that was one of the Napster bands. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
every song for a period was like Sublime, 311, you know, like System of a Down. Like when you went to go look for like a song, it would say all that on like LimeWire or whatever.
oh yeah, LimeWire. Hey, speaking of pirating, did you hear that Netflix is going to charge a fee? They're toying with the idea of charging a fee for sharing your password.
I thought they just were straight up doing it now. Like they're testing it in some places, but yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's probably going to turn into some heavy piracy.
Netflix has not been doing good lately, honestly. They haven't they've had a couple cool things, but they've been, you know, kind of getting
Yeah, they're a little
their
crusty.
lunch eaten by like HBO and others and stuff like that. Everyone's kind of catching on.
Yeah, their original programming is just kind of like not great lately. So I haven't really watched. I mean, I'm watching Saul on there, but I'm watching Saul on there. Really, watch anywhere.
The stuff that was like a breakout hit too was like not really like. It didn't seem like they intended, you know, like Squid Games or like.
Yeah, that's not them.
I'm trying to think of things like it.
They just licensed that,
right? A couple other things in the past few months that like was just like huge out of nowhere, or even something like Tiger King was like.
Yeah, that was kind of them getting lucky, I feel.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We have enough wood for 2 more beds. Just build a couple, just in case anyone shows up and they need a bed. So what do you end up using more? What do you find yourself using more? Like, what streaming service gets the most play lately?
I mean, like actually watching that's a streaming service. I guess like HBO or I've been watching Hulu a little bit more lately.
Yeah, Hulu had Seinfeld. So that was like a big boon for them. Now Netflix has Seinfeld. But in like a short amount of time, I expect Peacock will have Seinfeld. So
The reason Hulu has been okay is like if there's a show you like and it's airing on TV, like the episode's on Hulu pretty quickly. If it's in the right network, I guess. I don't know how the fuck all that works, but
yeah, I don't know either.
like anything that's on Fox is on Hulu because that's who owns Hulu, I think.
Oh, okay.
But and Disney owns Hulu, so it's all wrapped in now.
Disney owns
Or
everything.
like FX and all that is on Hulu. So it's like X-Files and a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's what it's coming down to. That's just like the end objective, I would assume.
Disney owns you.
Yeah.
I mean,
They own land.
I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, are you going to move into the Disney apartments?
Oh, bro, I'm a Disney adult. Listen,
Ooh.
here's the thing. It's not our world. It's Disney's world. We're all just living in it.
You're going to pay $6,000 to go to the Star Wars experience?
People are ragging on that so hard. Like that has been mocked.
Spaceship.
Like it's barely, from what I've seen, it doesn't even look very Star Warsian.
I'm pretty sure the one that someone made in VR chat is actually more accurate than the official one.
Yeah.
Someone made one specifically in response to that thing being made because they couldn't visit it.
Of course.
You could just get really drunk and go stay at like a Hotel 8 or whatever it is, and it'd be like almost the same thing. Just
Almost
put the movie
the
on in
same
the
thing, huh?
background.
Yeah, just exactly. Just put the Star Wars on, like, fucking go into the mini bar, and you got yourself a Star Wars night as a Disney adult. Yeah, the phrase
Even the Star
Disney
Wars
adult
people
fills
are
me
making
with
fun of
rage. Yeah, it's overpriced. I mean, most of what they're doing now is overpriced, but that is like, from what it looks like to me, it's just a subpar experience.
Is it overpriced if people are willing to pay for it, though?
No, I guess not. Supply and demand. Yeah. People
That
want.
is the way the world works.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll have diminishing returns and it'll get closed down eventually, and it'll just be like the continued sucking the life out of this thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of the idea.
Remember when they were going to slow down doing Star Wars content after Solo flopped?
Yeah.
But then Mandalorian did so well, so the fallacy.
The fallacy?
Yeah.
Blame it on
Oh,
Mandalorian.
God. Mandalorian. That just makes me think about the Halo show and everything I've heard.
Oh, God.
People
That I
talking
don't want to
about
see. That is...
Did you see what the showrunners talked about?
No, but I saw Master Chief without a helmet in their promo materials, and it's like, dude...
So the showrunners are extremely proud of the fact that they actually didn't look at the games at all.
Okay. So this is a Mario Brothers movie all over again.
They read the books, but they did nothing else. They wanted it to be about the characters, not the games.
I mean, sure, a character-based sci-fi series is cool. Like, I'm on board with the concept of that. But they're gonna piss off the people. Like, there would be no Halo books without Halo games.
It looks like Discount Mandalorian.
Yeah, but even Mandalorian has a code about his helmet, and like Mr. Chief in this show is just like, "Hey, how you doing? It's me, John. What's up?"
Wasn't that like the problem though? Like people were saying from the beginning, like they had like a tiny budget compared to like other things, so I was like, this is clearly going to be
Mandalorian or Halo?
the Halo thing.
Halo has a $90 million budget. They have a $10 million budget per episode.
Christ.
What the fuck? And it came out like that? I thought it was supposed to be like some tiny thing.
Yeah, no, $90 million budget, 9 episodes. So effectively, I mean, depends on how they spread it out. 10 million per episode. And the VFX look like something.
Yep, something.
Some of those shots looked really nice in the trailer, and
there's always going to be some nice shots. Whatever you're.
Yes.
Everything can look good with enough effort and enough like people thrown at the problem.
Yes, and then some of those shots looked like baby's first After Effects tutorial.
Oh, jeez.
It was, yeah, that trailer is something.
I didn't see enough of it to
10 million on each episode. It comes out like that.
Well, when you have a show that's a big effects video game-esque show, I feel like the quality is gonna suffer, which is why you get showrunners who have never played the games before.
Oh, they were proud of that, to be clear.
I bet they were.
See, what was the quote? We didn't look at the game. We didn't talk about the game. We talked about the characters in the world, so I never felt limited by it being a game.
But that's not how that works necessarily. I mean, you can still have characterization in games. I don't know. It's going to be weird.
It says they renewed it for a second season already.
Oh,
It
yeah.
has...
Picard got renewed like immediately. Like that's what they're doing now. They renew series right away.
And guess it's Paramount, so basically.
Yeah, yeah.
How
so
much did
it's same
Peacock lose?
same shit. Peacock
I know
lost
Paramount-
money.
Peacock lost where was it? Peacock lost 1.7 billion in 2021. That's how these streaming services are going.
What
Isn't
did-
Peacock free?
I don't even know. I've lost track.
Yeah, it's hard to remember what
I think it's
each one
I
even
think
is.
it's a free one, but it has commercials. I don't know. I think I watched something on it.
Okay, I can start for free with no credit card. And let's see, new and noteworthy shows. Below Deck Down Under, Buff Man on Shipyard with Walkie Talkie, The Thing About Pam, and Man on Horse.
I'm sorry.
Those are the three shows they're advertising.
Man on Horse
Pam
sounds
from The
fake.
Office?
It is actually called Yellowstone, but the image is just Man on Horse.
Oh, okay.
I hear
Yeah.
people talking about that one sometimes.
Let's see, yeah.
Kinda like a
Free with
cowboy show or
ads,
something.
and you get 40,000 hours of hit movies, TV shows, and then 50 plus always on channels. So that's why they're losing money. Nobody's paying for premium.
Right.
Here's what I will say. Thank God you get hit movies and programming. Thank God. If you can share your password for
The
free, though,
Office.
Netflix may have competition.
Yes.
You heard about that?
Yes.
That's how this
I also
conversation
saw-
started.
I
that's
saw
what
an
we're
amazing
talking about.
tweet where someone highlighted a tweet from the Netflix Twitter back in 2017 saying, "Love is sharing your password."
Love is also
That's
making an
all.
extra $3 a month from every person.
$3.
Yeah, they want an extra $3 if you share a password.
Okay.
Yeah,
I hadn't seen that part.
yeah. So
I
that's
mean,
yeah,
but
that's
I
how
don't
we
know
got
about-
on this.
How much money
how
are
would they
losing
determine-
on that?
Like, what if you go away for like a week, right? And you're on vacation. Like, is there like a
I would think
grace
it-
period, or like when you're logging in somewhere else? Like,
I'd
what's the
guess
deal?
it's probably machine learning garbage that just looks at how often you're logging in from different devices, different locations. So it's like if there are two different places that are close by and like within the distance that people who might be dating or something live, or friends or something, and it sees constant logins from these locations, especially at the same time, it'll peg you and force you to give them the money, or else it'll shut down your account.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's why people see the thing about it is like I saw so many comments, well, looks like I'm firing up the Plex server again. And it's like honestly, yeah. I'm already at a point where I'm just watching Better Call Saul at the moment, and I can easily watch that not on Netflix. So I'm very close to canceling my account because I've only watched it for Saul. Everything else that I watch is on something else or has been removed from Netflix.
The most useful feature of Netflix at this point is getting influencers money with VPN sponsorships where they can say, you can watch this show in this country still, so buy my VPN.
My God. It's like every single person that hawks a VPN these days.
It's the only selling point at this point that really gets consumers to still buy one because it's such a saturated market.
To be fair, like,
It's a good selling
no one
point.
really cares about the other things that much. Like,
Yeah, no.
even
your
though they
average user
should
doesn't give a
probably
shit.
sometimes.
Your average
Yeah.
user doesn't give a shit about it. Oh, you should, except here's the thing that you have to consider. Half the VPN companies are actually owned by two companies, and one of those companies is run by former Israeli intelligence person. So do you really want to be putting all of your data through a company linked to that?
Probably not.
Yeah.
You gotta pick somebody to give your data to.
Oh yeah, no, they
May
love
as
your
well do
data.
some
I'm telling you, they love it.
It's like pick your James Bond villain that you want to have all your data. That's basically what it comes down to.
It's like, well, yeah, when you start like a board game or a card game, and at the beginning you have to choose the villain that you want to fight. Yeah, just, I guess this one this week. So, Nary, have you played much of this or no?
I have not launched it once. I am figuring it out as I go along.
All right, so I'm assuming
I'm
you're
punching trees.
okay, good. So essentially, we're at a point now where if you want to use some of our bronze, or sorry, copper, it's in one of those treasure chests, and you can use it to make yourself some decent equipment. We have over 100, so you feel free.
You guys have played this once?
I've played it twice, but I only played
Alright.
the second time I played from it about maybe like 25 minutes to a half hour, because I was just organizing. Currently, though, when you spawn, you'll see 3 like monster statues, like in Super Metroid. The goal is to defeat the bosses associated with each one. And we're just exploring and trying to progress, and we're up to iron. So, yeah. Also, be aware that the enemies hit like a fucking truck in this game.
I've discovered that.
Yeah.
I just got killed by a slime a few minutes ago. Luckily, the game, unlike Minecraft, does not tell everyone that you are a complete fuck-up.
Only you can tell us that.
I died to a slime.
I just saw one of the bosses go by. So, the way this game works is the outer perimeter and concentric circles are different biomes. And, apparently there's like some randomly spawning biomes that could be north, you know, east, west, whatever. But generally, yeah, the further you get from the center, the harder it gets and the better ores. So it's a pretty simple concept. I like this game a lot, I'm enjoying it, but I want to see what it's like in like 2 years, because it's a little light on stuff at the moment.
This seems like a framework where they can just go ham. I mean, Terraria, how many final updates did Terraria get?
Still got another final update in the works.
That game.
Oh, I found an ice biome. No shit. Oh, this is hard to
Bit of
chop.
Copper.
New item,
It
iron
found like a
ore.
weird little room. Like all geodes. Weird.
It's cool. You know what? Let me at the gamers.
I think Johnny said he wanted to join.
Yeah, Dave and Johnny, I think.
I think David's currently playing some. I think he went live, so
Oh, okay. Oh, variety hour. Okay.
he is playing Elex 2. I have
Okay.
no idea what that is.
Okay. I got a key for
It's a
Tunic.
VR game.
Oh, Tunic looks really solid.
Yeah, I've heard good things about it, but it's got like a Souls-like thing going on where there's like bonfires. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god, I'm just like, I'm playing through Elden Ring. I don't know if I need another one of those games right this minute. That said, it looks so good that I'm gonna play it anyway.
Does this game have a crafting book built in?
No, but the tables function nicely. I also have mine carts if you follow those tracks.
Yep, I see those.
So, Jeff, I found out multiple mine carts can run at the same time.
So you don't go through each other?
They go through each other, yeah. So you can have, I would assume you can have like a mine cart track with like, 5. One of the complaints I saw about this game was interesting choice to start the game with slime enemies that have slime ground that slows you down and like makes it worse to move around. It's like maybe they could have started with non-slime enemies.
I mean, you can get rid of it though.
You can, but slowly. Also, Nary, I don't know, you've probably seen it, but you can level up your skills just by doing stuff.
Yes. Currently fixing the farm that I may or may not have destroyed.
Oh, that's nice. Dave worked so hard on that farm.
Yeah, well, it's repaired now. I see what you mean by there's a lot of room for this game to go in so many directions.
Yeah, I think the combat needs a pretty nice overhaul, but I think the groundwork is solid.
It's like in between Terraria and Minecraft, kind of.
Base, I thought you were passing.
Well, plans changed. So.
Base has passed. Oh, Base has not passed.
Well, hi, Base. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
I guess
back on the menu.
Did I even introduce you, Nary?
No, I just hopped in and started talking.
Okay, so for those that don't know, the person who's been talking with me and Jeff for the past 10 minutes is Dave. No, it's Nary.
Yeah, I made a video game about marbles. You should play it.
It's called Marble Madness. It's from the 80s. I'm very old. I'm also Dave, by the way. Hi.
Hi, Dave.
We'll talk about dedication.
Depending on the day of the week, you guys could sound a little similar. I can see that.
I mean, Dave sounds like Scott the Woz, so
I guess.
that's what he's been told by me.
By you?
By me and probably several others.
Like?
Who do I sound like? Oh, I sound like Vinesauce Joel.
Oh, right.
That's true.
So how did you deepfake that video he showed the other day?
Well, we worked really hard on this project for the past 12 years. So, I say we as in myself and me. And, yeah, we just, CG'd me and had a dude hold the camera.
Did you have a $10 million budget?
It would look better than it did. So, no. But the ash juice was where all the budget went to get the color and consistency just right. Yeah.
That makes sense.
He was like playing Street Fighter with one hand and filming with the other. I was like, we could probably just like ask someone to film this. But then at the same time, I'm like, maybe we don't want that. So he still was able to kick my ass a little bit in Street Fighter, even with just like, cause I don't play Street Fighter. So he knows
Do you play fighting games at all?
I play Soul Calibur. And that's
You
it.
played the Soul Calibur character creator.
Yeah, I did.
That counts for something.
I made Shrek with a large bolt as a penis. I made Ronald with a large bolt as a penis.
I think there's a pattern emerging.
I made
It's just Toad.
Jesus Christ.
What did you do to Jesus? You're a good Christian, aren't you?
Nah, he was chill. Oh, you motherfucker! A bunch of little maggots, actually.
Anatomically. Anatomy.
Anatomically? Also, when you eat in this game, Nary, you get little buffs. Sometimes they make you run faster,
I
etc.
noticed.
Okay.
I also noticed that one of those foods is not edible.
Yeah.
Non-edible food.
Yeah, the pumpkins.
Yeah,
you
some of it
should
does.
grab one of those pumpkins and eat them.
Kill you over time.
So the meta in this game for repairing is building wood pickaxes, salvaging them, and then using that to repair your good pickaxes or anything that needs repairing. It's
I think
cheap.
I just
It only costs wood.
Okay.
So I've already done that. And if you have extra wood, that's the best way to do it. Also, Nary, you rebuilt the farm, but you didn't water the farm. Very disappointing. Are you Link?
apparently I clicked random a few times and I guess I got Link.
Are you wearing the Link outfit that we have in our
Yeah, I grabbed the default outfit.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
There's no other armor.
All right, so
I
I'm
see watering cam.
gonna go back and get my corpse now because I had a lot of iron.
You are the corpse keeper.
Yeah.
I keep calling this game Corpse Keeper by accident.
At the moment, I'm I have myself and my corpse, so I technically am the keeper of my own corpse. Correct.
Your meat suit. Keeper of the meat.
That's yes, meat flesh. I like when people saw me in Joel's video, they were like, "There's Vinny in the meat." Like, it's a weird way to say that, but it's acceptable. It's acceptable. But these little bugs are so annoying. Jesus.
Wow, we have a shard from the real Crystal Skulls.
Like Indiana Jones? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Crystal Skull shard here.
Berry seed. Get rid of some of this crap so I can carry the rest of it. There's a mushroom and
And we were
pepper.
just talking about Netflix a minute ago, and there's this new documentary where this guy talks about like being in the meat suit. Like it's about this guy like scamming this lady out of her money. This documentary, but he like convinces her he's gonna like make her dog immortal and all these things, and
Sorry.
but he like does it by convincing her he's like some cosmic entity and that he's lived multiple lives, and he's like I'm in the meat suit right now, but when I come out I'll have all the power. And he keeps saying that all the time. He's like all right, I'm gonna go into the bathroom, I'm gonna get out of the meat suit. Like apparently he could like go into a trance and like I don't know.
Jeff, is this
I
real?
forget what it's a real documentary.
Okay.
I'm not trying to sell Netflix though. so.
Okay, I'm just checking. That sounds interesting. I might watch it. Thank you. But I won't share my
Does
password.
seem like a thing. The trailer though is just someone asking someone they're interviewing, like, have you heard about the meat suit? And the lady's like, what's the meat suit? And it's just like, oh, you don't know about it? It's just like,
I feel bad laughing at when you said, like, what this dude's plan was to scam the elderly. But it is actually kind of funny. Like, you make your dog immortal. Like, Edith, listen,
what?
I'm telling you.
It was like it was like this vegan restaurant owner lady. It was like, it's just a whole weird documentary.
Does she have
it's
a
like,
vegan dog? by
Netflix is
chance?
trying to do this like Tiger King kind of like run up thing.
Oh, I see. Okay, so they're going for whatever bizarre topic they can find and just
Exactly. Just like
filming
completely insane. But you like
weirdos.
can't stop watching it. You know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? Like, how is this happening? Is this person real?
I actually have to change my shirt now because the fucking secondhand cigarette smoke from the studio is making me nauseous. I'll be right back. Oh, it's so bad. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. You guys keep going. Talk. You can. I'm not gonna pause.
Oh, okay.
Not pausing.
That's what he
Welcome-
meant, I guess, when he said earlier.
Okay, I'm
he's like, I
back.
smell like
Hi.
cigarettes. And I
Welcome
was
to
like,
Vinny.
what?
No, it's just me, Vinny. Hi, I'm here. It's all good.
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Vinny.
Hey,
We were
Vinny.
talking
What's
about
up?
earlier how Dave was here.
Yeah.
No, Dave's not here. I'm just Vinny. It's
It's a
all
shame.
Yeah,
good.
no,
that
no,
he's
no.
not here.
Dave just walked away. Dave walked away.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Dave's feeling a little sick about something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. What's going on over there?
Who knows?
Oh, okay. Well, how's my little cave town doing here?
I hate this.
Have you made any cool advancements?
Dave, weren't you just
Update.
live?
Oh my god, it's Vinny. I mean Dave. I mean shit. Hi, Vinny.
Hi.
Yeah, I was busy doing some streaming and then ended it. So now I'm here playing
Okay.
this.
Well, as long as it's not a hassle that you're here. I thought, you know.
No.
Okay.
No, I just sometimes I stream something for an hour, and that's what that was. So.
Well, now I can put you to work. So.
What advancements have we made?
Not much. I'm working on iron. We've got 2 minecarts. It turns out that minecarts, you can have multiple ones.
I just brought
Good.
back 60 tin and put it in there.
Nice.
Make some more mine carts.
Also, Nary, if your health gets low, sleep in a bed.
Yes, I found the beds. I'm assuming it doesn't
Oh,
claim
shit.
them like in Minecraft.
It does,
I think it does.
but it's
Oh.
not specific. Like you don't press a button to claim it. That
Oh,
said,
you
though,
just
we can,
walk into it. Okay.
I just walked into everybody's bed. Is that a
Oh,
problem?
I see. It claims it while it only claims it during the session while people are online.
Gotcha.
we could probably make
That's cool.
one more bed. Gonna make one more bed.
I think I want to get some armor for my fishing adventures.
You still on about that?
I fished the entire playthrough.
I
last
know,
Time.
and it's dedication to the bit.
I mean, the fishing is actually pretty fun in this game. So you have to like find little pools that are like swirling around in the water, and that's where you can get like most of the fish.
It's cool.
So you have to like go and actually try to find it.
We need. I wonder who has the best organizational skills amongst us.
Not me.
Definitely not me.
Oh, man.
All right, no, then it's me by default. Wood bomb, wood. So the wood that we had down there, it's still growing. Okay, good. I'm going to make with this iron that we have and tin something called.
You're gonna what?
I'm going to make a thing called a cartography table, which is like Mario Kart. Cartography. You know, when we were playing Mario Kart yesterday, I was thinking, like, how can I do a Mario Kartography joke? Because, like, it's all real-world locations now because of Mario Kart Tour. And it was so lame that I didn't say it. And then I said it today. And it was even worse.
Congrats.
It's an achievement.
Are you glad you got that joke out?
It's not even... Yeah, it's not really much of a joke, is it? It's unfortunate. Oh, let me throw this in here. Does anyone have any extra wood?
I have 15.
I
How
got
much
a
do you need?
ton. Where do you need it?
Right here is good. I'm gonna make a cartography table.
Hold on, I'm figuring out how to drop stuff.
Oh, you're on a controller, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what? I'm just gonna put it in this red chest.
That sounds good.
There you go.
Cool, thanks. So now we can share discoveries on the map. I'm not really sure what that means, but I'm going to build the cartography table.
You're finally forcing us to watch Discovery.
Yeah, I'm getting chased by a maggot person, and they're putting all the torches out as they chase me. Behind me. That's kind of fucking weird.
Oh, so this is a huge table. You know what? I'm going to put it here. Okay, so... I don't get it.
Oh yeah, that updated my whole map with something.
Oh, so if Nary, press tab or press M and look at your map. And now,
Right.
do you have a lot or a little?
I see people. I see drizzle in the top right-hand corner. It does not reveal the map to me.
Okay,
no.
now touch the cartography table.
Okay, that made a very large map, and yep, that updates my map. So I have to use the table.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, that's pretty neat. Iron Anvil, I would imagine, is next. 'Cause I think electronics might be a little while off. We're not swimming in the iron yet.
Oh, there's electronics. Damn.
Yeah, I saw screenshots of like actual technology. Looked cool.
I just realized the shape of the gravestones down here.
Oh. Now, you're sure you didn't do that and then made it
No.
look like you just found it?
No, I don't have the creativity like that.
I thought you were going to say you didn't have a malicious bone in your body.
I should have said that.
All right, so this gold chest is going to be for, like, ore. So we'll keep anything ore related in there for now. I mean, I am recording this, so I don't want to, like, spend most of my time playing this just organizing treasure chests, but I think a little bit of organization...
Sorting stream?
Hoarding stream?
Sorting stream.
Oh, sorting. Hoarding is also something
those are
I'm...
the card streams.
That too, yes. I'm particularly good at hoarding in games like Fallout and Elder Scroll.
Don't we need Desert here to do all the sorting?
Truthfully, yes. But I think he's got probably bigger problems at the moment, considering he's unfortunately got some inclement weather headed his way.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea if those things are... I think they slowed down, but I know he had a tornado warning. There was a tornado warning across like half the state earlier.
Jesus. Oh, hope he's okay. I'm gonna, one of these treasure chests I'm gonna put some materials in. For food. Okay, food materials. Any extra wood will be in the blue treasure chests. So I have a bunch of wood I'm going to leave there. I have extra floor here as well. And crystal shards. And, okay. I'm going to go back adventuring. Does anyone wish to adventure?
Yes.
I might.
Yeah, I'm way up north right now.
Okay. I'm going to head south because I found iron.
I need to run off into my own little corner and get some basic equipment still.
Okay.
Eat
Definitely want a sword and mine cart. Sorry, Minecraft. Mining pickaxe. Did you see that Fortnite removed building?
For 10 days.
Why?
That's it? It's a limited time.
It's it's from what I was told earlier, it's only 10 days. But I was also talking to someone earlier who got back into Fortnite, and I was like, I might pick it up for a bit solely because my minecart is okay. So do not put the anvil in the corner or else the minecart will get stuck on it randomly. Weird. So he said he's gotten back into Fortnite, and he said apparently building isn't as much of a disaster as it used to be because they actually added ways to counter it, so people can't just build towers and you're screwed anymore.
Yeah, I hated that.
You can. They added fire, and you can just burn down people's building. If they're building in wood, which is what people always build in, because collecting the other materials takes so long, you can just burn it down now. Apparently,
Can you shoot the fire?
you could try. From what they said, I believe so. I think you could. I think there's a fire grenade. I don't know. I was just talking to them like, I used to play Fortnite a ton, but it reached the point where, at that point I was still in college, but you had a huge number of people who were aged 13 to 16 who were getting very, very, very good at building a skyscraper the moment you shot them. And it reached the point where getting into the game was just, it was just, if you could not keep up with that mechanic, you lost. So
Yeah, because I had fun with the game. Like, I know it's a meme to dislike the Fortnite, and fair.
hey, you've got a friend request.
Yeah, there. Yeah.
That you played the game the one night that bug existed, by the way. They fixed it the day after.
I have a penchant for doing things like that, but I actually did have fun playing the game. But the building stuff I thought was cool, but not. Oh my god. Okay, if you take the minecart south, there's so many bugs, you will probably just die. So be really careful and stop short when you can. Anyway, yeah, I liked the game. The building was not. I liked the idea of it, but you know, it was just too. It was too frantic. It was too crazy, and like you said, the people that knew how to do it really well kind of made it unfun. I also liked Rust a lot, like early on, and then the more amazing it got, the less I played it, and I don't know why. Just one of those things that happens, I guess. So I don't think I'll revisit Fortnite, but the fact that they're removing building is actually kind of humorous to me in some ways.
I
Now it's
genuinely
just night.
wonder if it was partially just to clown on all of the people who said on Twitter, oh, I'll play Fortnite when they remove building. And, well, they removed building, give it a shot. And now there's a good chance a large number of people may actually try the game out while building is gone and get hooked. So Epic knows what they are doing.
Yeah, I believe that. And again, it's cool. It's just, again, my hang-ups are I've used the EGS for Radiohead game. And if there was another game on it that I really, really wanted to play, sure. But, like, am I gonna re-download that program for Fortnite? The answer is not really. Maybe not right now. Like, even Warzone was something I really enjoyed. We haven't played that in forever. So.
Last I heard, Warzone, even after the new anti-cheat, was hacker heaven. So, and the devs, I mean, the whole thing happened with Raven QA, and Warzone was basically unplayable for the entirety of December. I do not know if it's playable again, but nobody gives a shit about Warzone anymore.
Well, Snoop Dogg is in it though now. Seriously, I just got an email today saying that Snoop Dogg himself, is in
Yes,
Call
he
of
is.
Duty.
What isn't Snoop Dogg in?
I gotta show this screenshot.
My playlist.
Holy fuck.
I mean, that's actually like one
That's
thing that
amazing,
he's
Dave.
fucking kind of good at.
He's in, well, he's in my playlist because he's in some Gorillaz songs.
You can't forget that Snoop Dogg was in Call of Duty Ghosts. How long ago? When was Ghosts? 2014, as a voiceover pack.
Was it an
He's
announcer,
always
or
been in
was he
Call of
just
Duty.
like, "Yo,
Yeah,
what's up"?
no, he
me, Snoop.
did all the voiceover for the announcer role.
Oh,
Okay, let's see. Some of our favorite quotes. So this is from an IGN article talking about it. I don't think I'm actually. There's some interesting quotes here. These are. I don't think I'm qualified to read this dialogue.
okay. I'm a little nervous to hear that, but yes. Ballistic vest ready. Those are some fine ass threads. Squad member active. A brother from another mother. Rack up points by reaching the enemy portal, you dig. Don't stop, cap 'em and shank 'em. Now, I can't make that sound good in my voice. I think really only Snoop could make that sound good.
And that is why I made you read it and didn't read it myself.
Snoop does have a unique voice.
Listen, yeah?
He's in FaZe Clan now, man. He's
He is.
fucking
He joined
a gamer.
FaZe Clan, yeah.
Ugh, fucking FaZe Clan. Do not get me started on that topic.
He's in the fucking clan, man. He's good.
Remind me later.
Oh, that sentence didn't work out so great. Yeah. No, there's
Oh god.
there's
Oh no.
I like Snoop too.
It
I
was
don't
fine till you said that.
I know, that's why I said it. I love Snoop. I love Snoop as like he had a YouTube show where he just like smoked blunts and talked to like, you know, other rappers, and I really enjoyed that because I just like listening to the dude talk and seeing like his professional blunt roller that he hires for like a full-time salary. I think this is no longer an urban legend, but Snoop apparently has someone paid on staff to always have a new fresh blunt rolled at any given moment. That's his job. So I like that. No, not that I like that, like I want one, but like I think that's like, wow, this dude he's employing some cool people.
But remember, you can't get addicted to marijuana.
Oh, he's not addicted.
No.
He just
Of course
likes the
not.
way it tastes. Dave, you see this thing that we just found?
Yeah.
We need more food.
We marked this. Nary, check the treasure chests in the house. Did you?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
I found the fish. And there's cooked food. Okay.
I'm assuming we can't break this open. We can. New item, amber larva. Plus 11 food, plus 50 permanent max health can be cooked. Huh.
Huh.
Wow. How do we split this?
No, it's yours. Like, this is your world, so I think anything permanent upgrade worthy is like for you.
How about this?
Then
If you find your own, absolutely use it, because it'll carry over to your save. But I'm gonna try to cook it and see.
So have you ever wanted to break your VR headset?
No.
Not break it, but like forcibly remove it from my face because it was getting sweaty and hot. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So the VR chat devs just announced the newest World Jam, and the theme is comedy, but the way they do their jams is they require you to use a prefab they make or make your own version. And the required system for this jam that you have to do is you have to have a system where you activate something by banging your head into it.
What?
Yes. So virtually, you have to like lean forward and hit your head into something. That is the prefab they provided, and I am just waiting to see how many people severely hurt themselves banging their face into the wall.
I just saw a video today of someone who was in VR, and someone walked by with like a sandwich or a beer or something, and the person was playing a boxing VR game, and like gave him a pretty decent right hook to the face. So, yeah, that's...
There's an There's an entire, if you want to see more clips like that, there's an entire subreddit named VR to ER, which is just videos of people.
I shouldn't be laughing at that.
That's such a good name.
It is an amazing name. And it's just videos of people hurting themselves in VR.
If I named that subreddit, I would permanently be proud of it.
Yeah, that's amazing. Maybe Netflix can make a documentary about it and like air it after the person who's like, hey, do you want your dog to be immortal? My meat flesh is calling for us to be immortal. Please join me.
There's a fair share of photos of things like people punching their wall and just making a hole in their wall as well.
I'm lucky I never got that much
Nah,
into
you almost just set your house on fire, but
Oh yeah,
almost.
once or twice. Listen, man, sometimes you gotta set your place on fire a little bit. But that, and also I did hit the ceiling while I was reaching up. I was like trying to slash up with a sword or something. But luckily not enough to injure myself or the ceiling. So I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'12", so I'm very tall.
There's a good chance you took about 2 months off the life of that index controller's joystick in the process.
Yeah, I mean, that already has had some issues, so I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, I fixed it, so it's not up yet. But Valve got off their ass, and iFixit and other companies as well will be selling replacement parts for both the Steam Deck and the Index.
Nice.
So
That's good.
you won't have to RMA your entire controller because the stick started drifting anymore.
Oh my God, Dave! There's an ogre.
Yeah, along the railway.
I just zipped.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh. So some of the tracks are broken now.
Oh,
What?
was that from all the bugs?
It was from the ogre. I
North
walked
or south?
past it. South.
Oh,
It's like near the end, but yeah, it just one-shot me. Like insta died.
that doesn't seem.
These enemies are
fair.
extremely strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like armor is not helping.
Well, we are still wearing copper armor.
Yeah, we got to upgrade.
Which of these crafting tables has armor on it?
I think it's
I see the third
Anvil.
one. I can.
it's the anvil. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We need the tin anvil if they have it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
We can make that right now.
Who took all the copper?
Well, it needs 10.
Yes, but I still need copper.
Actually, we can just go straight to the iron anvil.
I think we're a little short on iron though, sadly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe to make this stuff, but we can make the anvil.
Okay.
Unless we need iron for something else.
Definitely lots of stuff requires iron. Like there's gonna be stuff that we need. Like the technology table I'm curious about, like I said. But we can probably do a couple iron things. I mean, honestly, I think that an iron pickaxe might even be a little bit of a dope choice if you wanted to make a dope choice. Yeah.
A dope.
I'll make a dope choice. But then again, we can't smelt gold yet, and that requires gold.
Be careful though. Marijuana is addictive. Don't make a dope choice.
Just don't.
Mm.
Okay, we need to make some stuff, so I'll just start making some stuff.
You make the stuff. I don't know what to put in this house. Like we have the kitchen in here. Like, is there anything else? We have some extra room up here.
I mean, there is a paintbrush. We could just start painting things.
That's a show on HD TV. I don't know what to put in this house.
Jeff, I don't know
All
when
right.
you're telling the truth or lying anymore. Like, after you said the Rodney Dangerfield comedian, like Drixtel Bixtel, the other day.
That's like the point of That's the point, man.
I think it was Gelvis.
Yeah,
Or-
Elvis's predecessor,
Or
Gelvis.
Glizzy. No, it was
Thin Glizzy.
like Gino Glizzy or something.
Gino Glizzy?
Glizzy. Thin Glizzy. The fucking Thin Lizzy cover band.
That only sings about
They
hot
fucking-
dog
They
lyrics.
pound hot dogs. Yeah,
Yeah,
they fucking-
it's the Pizza Underground from Macaulay Culkin, but for hot dogs. You could be like,
yeah. They,
yo, and then Sebulba and Dexter Jetster showed up, and they did the sickest comedy set I've ever seen.
new hot dog company called Thin Glizzies.
You wouldn't want your glizzy to be too thin, though. You need a nice plumpy. When it comes to the meat, you want a nice plumpy.
Hey, Johnny, please make sure to make the thumbnail for this clip as explicit as possible.
Johnny just puts like a full cock in a hot dog bun. He just
I mean-
photoshops the fucking hot dog.
For years, I don't know if I ever showed this to you. For a while back, I think it was in like 2018. YouTube obviously has a porn bot problem, but if you searched the term Vinesauce and sorted by newest, every single upload would just be porn.
What? Wait, on
Yes.
YouTube?
Yeah,
Why?
Yes, on YouTube, every single upload, these videos would last about 3 hours, and they were just auto-generated bots, and they'd pull the names of the most recent full sauce videos, the names of the recent videos on Joel's channel, and they were
I
just
remember
straight up porn, and they'd try and link you to Shady Link, but that lasted for a few months before YouTube.
Oh,
fixed it.
okay. That's interesting. I don't think I knew that, or if I did, I forgot, but that's pretty intense.
It's like it's the same vein as like all the dumb fucking sexy lady like MILF comments and stuff like that.
Same
They're
vein.
just
Yeah.
trying to fish for same, vein down
big-
the middle.
No, I know, but it's a big vein. Johnny's gonna Photoshop that in too, trust me.
You
Yeah,
can't
the
get
only-
a thin
the-
vein on it.
The only nude people I'm finding when searching Vinesauce and sorting by new at the moment is nude Thanos in the clip from yesterday.
Nude
And-
Thanos?
Oh yeah, you didn't see what Johnny uploaded?
No. Oh, that. let me put this on screen.
Computer
Yeah.
generate nude Thanos.
I like how Johnny invented a new word. It says Vinesauce Vinny. Cock is huge. Why is it Thanos though? Why does it have to be? You know what? I like that clip. That's a good thumbnail.
You should get some thumbnails like Stimpy going on.
Have you considered playing the VR mode in Hyperbolica yet?
I don't
you wanna
think
get sick?
I already got sick on the monitor. And I'm pretty good with not getting sick anymore.
You're
And
not,
yeah.
not with that game.
Yeah, that's why I'm afraid of that game. I fear it.
I fear the witchcraft that went into programming that game.
Me too, actually. Yeah, I was kind of shocked, still am, at how fucking cool that is, but
So have you? There's an entire behind-the-scenes series on the creation of this game. The person who made it, Code Parade, has been documenting. He's done Unity stuff on YouTube for years, but has an entire devlog of like 10 or 11 videos showing this game from the initial prototype to what it is now.
I'd be interested. I'm kind of curious. I mean, the game itself didn't fully feel like a game sometimes because you're just walking around, but the tech was cool enough.
He's a programmer first. I mean, the game is interesting.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely the result of him wanting to make that weird render, and he succeeded.
I think so.
But yeah, no, there's a bunch of behind the scenes that actually show how the game actually functions and math that you would probably never understand. But if you want to stare at the math, you can see lots of numbers.
Are you saying that I don't know math good?
Here, do you know what a Poincar view is? Poincar? I don't even know how it's pronounced.
Was that my character that I do?
Oh, here we go.
Poincar.
Here we go. Dave will like this one.
The fuck is that?
That's a screenshot from the devlog.
Wow.
Mnemonic projection.
Yes.
This is what Nary just linked, everybody. No, sorry, mnemonic projection.
I see a distinct lack of gnomes.
There was not a single gnome in that. I'm a little
a
disappointed.
shame.
Yeah, a little disappointed. I'm still stuck on
those
Thin Glizzy.
Travelocity commercials were really mnemonic, man. Remember those?
They had gnomes in them? What are you talking about?
The Travelocity gnome. You don't remember that motherfucker?
No. But also,
That's
Jeff, I
a
haven't watched
classic.
TV in a long time. Like my TV experience for
That was
years.
that was many years ago. That was like
Oh.
20 years ago.
Oh,
15
I
years ago.
vaguely
Oh, I
remember
remember.
this.
Yeah.
which
The roaming gnome.
company did Schittner shill for?
I think it was Travelocity.
Was it Travelocity.com?
There's like a bubble of all these like
Priceline.
vacation.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did. Yeah, he did
Priceline.
Priceline.
So
Who's the Priceline negotiator?
there's so many of those. They come and go so quick too. Like Expedia, Kayak, all that bullshit.
Booking travel is terrible.
I hate that part of travel.
If you are booking travel, you see that should be the next VPN selling point is delinking yourself, because the moment you look up any travel material, it is going to use about 50 billion factors to adjust your prices and to try and get you to book sooner. At one point, there was a study done on some of the algorithms the travel companies were pushing. This was a few years ago. And on average, if you were accessing travel sites from an iPhone, all the prices for hotels, flights would be about 17% more than if you were on a Windows PC.
Jesus.
Wow.
If you have an iPhone, you have money.
Oh, theoretic. Okay, I see what they're going for.
Yeah, and you click into a travel site, you look at a price. That price is temporary, and next time you go, it will probably have gone up by like $2 to make you think that the rates are going up, when in reality, it's just tracking you and trying to get you to purchase sooner.
But doesn't this world just try to fuck you at every angle? Isn't it wonderful? Someone always
but a lot
trying
of
to
that stuff
fuck
is
you.
preying on.
Yeah.
It's preying on people who like go to Google and type in airplane. You know what I mean? I need get on airplane. Like or something like that. Like you have to like go to the airplane like website. Like you want to go to JetBlue, you go to JetBlue and get a flight. Don't go to like airplanes.com and get a flight through like some third party merchant. It's like that's
But
There's a big problem.
airplanes.com was advertised by famous celebrity Seth Rogen, who just like blew up like a dust cloud of fucking pot smoke into the camera. And I was like,
I think with
it's not addictive, so I'll do it.
hey, habit forming and addiction are two different things.
Well, okay.
Face it.
Sometimes you have a habit. I have an Elden Ring habit at the moment. It's not a problem. It doesn't cut into my time shopping and like living my life like a normal productive human being. No.
Not at all.
Not once has it cut into my life properly. Is airplane.com even real?
I'm sure it is. It's gotta be.
I'm gonna go to airplane.com.
I just saw a documentary about
airplane.com.
pets.com last night. Remember that mascot?
I do.
The what was he like was he a sock puppet? Like a dog?
I don't who?
Apparently that's the mascot. Pets.com mascot, he was a dog. It was Michael Ian Black was the voice of the dog.
Oh,
and it was
right.
like really famous commercial back then.
He goes to PetSmart.
Or like it started like this whole like mascot chain reaction where like all these .com companies had to have a mascot. That's why like there's a Travelocity gnome and a fucking
Oh
like,
yeah. Well, Geico also had the gecko.
the Geico gecko and like the Carfax fox and all this shit.
Sure. So quick thing, airplane.com is one of those bestweb.com it relocates to, and you can buy best.com, ce.com, tips.com, church.com.
You can rent these sites as well, by the way. So if you don't want to buy them for millions of dollars,
Oh,
you
okay.
can just rent access to them.
So here's the 3 character domains that are available. lab.com, wed.com, bic.com, like the pen, BIQ, hsd.com. For some reason, they're promoting that, and ant.com, which was recently sold. So I don't know who bought ant.com. Big Ant, perhaps? Or maybe someone named Anthony.
One
Let's
big
see.
ant.
Okay, ant.com add-on. Oh, it's a browser. Oh boy. Bookmark into your personal search engine video downloader. All videos of the web downloaded in a click. Video converter. Convert videos online with the help of our tool. Do not go to ant.com and install their Chrome extension. It will probably potentially borrow your browsing data.
It just wants to borrow it for a little bit, though.
It's just
So
a borrow.
Let's see what's in the privacy policy. Ooh, there's a section specifically named Hong Kong privacy rights. That is never a good sign.
Interesting.
Yeah.
how are we doing on... Oh, so the gold is happening. All right. We need scarlet bars for the next workbench, so we're probably going to be not seeing that for a while, but I would like to see this electronics table, and we have enough for it, so I'm going to make that happen.
We're kind of like ants in this game. What it feels like sometimes.
It reminds me of Sim Ant.
It does.
SNES version of SimAnt was so good. Let's just slowly take over our yard.
It was fun.
Yeah, I like how weird those games were. Like they weren't being made to like appeal to like a greater demographic. You know what I mean? It was just like fucking control some weird ants. I don't know. Like control soldier.
This website has some pretty cool domain names for sale, actually. They have an entire section of premium domains, and you can get best.com and hussy.com,
No.
Oh, sick.
potty.com.
Hang on, I want to see the music domains that are available.
Soaked.com.
Combine all of these into one website. There you go. Perfect. Oh, I just got some weird like rubber banding.
GameCheaters.com.
Ooh, I'm going to make a cheat code website for all of my video games with the cheat codes.
Alcoholic.com is available. Conception.com.
So
Threats.
here's the thing.
Threats.com.
I bet you could buy some of these where it was just not .com for pennies instead of probably tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, you can buy alcoholic.digital for $3 a year.
Or you could do alcoholic.xyz for pennies on the dollar.
Yes, and be blocked by every single corporate firewall in the world for using an XYZ domain.
How do you get a .gov domain?
Two ways. Either one, you're a government agency, or two, you find an open redirect and abuse it. Don't do the second because that violates a lot of laws.
Okay. I won't.
You have to kill the person who owns it, and then you become the owner.
Yeah.
It's a duel?
Alcoholic.me is $4,000 a year.
It's you know what though, that's a funny quality name for a domain, so I can see why that costs a bit of money. Yeah. Oh, that ogre is still here.
I think I found an abandoned mine shaft. Mine shaft.
This isn't Minecraft.
You should see what that electronics
Well-
table does when you guys get a chance. Because it made my brain hurt. And all I had to do was look at it one time, and I was like, alright, no,
Oh,
this is for Nary, I think.
Is it redstone stuff?
Where is it?
Hey, Johnny.
Oh, Johnny's here. He's gonna make the thumbnail a nice big plumpy. Sorry, you missed a little conversation earlier, John.
Oh,
Boys are back in town and starts playing, and then it's just a advertisement for.
We were
Glizzy.
discussing what you were
miss?
going to make the thumbnail.
And we were talking
well,
about thin glizzies.
what is that?
I don't even know, John.
All right. This, yeah, this is redstone.
Well, it all depends on what you're talking to. I work with what I'm given.
No,
And
we
if
were
I
just
had to
enjoying
guess-
the naked Thanos.
Yeah, if you watch the video, you'll get the reason why it is naked Thanos.
We were also talking about the porn results that were on YouTube years ago. Meaning,
I might have a screenshot.
there's like a bot that was actively scrubbing the Vinesauce results and turning it into, you know, like porn results on YouTube.
Specifically, the way it
Oh.
worked at the time was they were abusing playlists, so videos would get filtered, but essentially you could make a playlist that matched the title of common keywords, and those playlists would just be filled with spam. And the playlists themselves are the ones that were named like Vinesauce, Bayonetta 2 Part 7, Vinesauce the Full Sauce.
And that just somehow morphed into, like, you just, like, your thumbnails, you know, because you've got some spicy ones from time to time, and that just, like, morphed into, well, next thumbnail's just gonna be a close-up of a fat fucking plumpy cock. just tempting fate. Oh, God. That's a good voice crack.
if I zoom it in close enough, YouTube will never know.
It has to be super close, though.
Yeah.
Is 1 pixel.
This is balls.
You'll never know.
Granted, knowing YouTube, they're scanning this video, they'll detect us talking about it and then flag the video anyway.
How many... Do you think any developers have ever, like... You know when you need, like, grunge.texture for your, projects? And sometimes, like, you know, you Google, like, a grungy texture or, like, you know, textured, rock, and then you use that. Do you think any developers in, like, you know, games that we have played, maybe, in our day, just did a close-up on, like, balls and used that as their, like, ground texture, and we just never knew? And
I can actually say I know of an instance where there is a very similar thing that has happened, yes.
are you allowed to disclose?
I don't know. So the answer is probably no. But I will say it was an ass. A very big close-up of an ass.
Alright. I mean, that's fine. But, like, you know, someone's probably gone and taken that idea maybe a little further, even.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the skin. But yes,
Okay.
a bare ass.
Is it in a game Vinny's played?
I don't know if he's... I'm trying to think.
Does it star Master Chief?
No.
By the way, the slingshots in this game are pretty good. I'd recommend, if we have extras and you're having trouble with enemies, slingshot that fucking thing. I just killed an ogre in like 8 hits with a slingshot.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The one that was south. I got someone's inventory, by the way. Anyone who died to the ogre that didn't pick
That
up.
was me.
All right. Well, I'll just put everything in the treasure chest anyway. So.
Yeah, you don't have to sort through it. I don't think I had too much anyway.
Oh, did you see that CDPR announced new Witcher game?
I did.
Yeah, I
see
guess
that.
where there was the shareholders meeting coming up.
I don't know. They were just talking new Witcher game, and they're moving to Unreal Engine 5 instead of Red Engine.
Yeah, but the next Cyberpunk update, they were like, is going to be in the same engine. And it's like, well, yeah.
Wouldn't expect you to change the entire engine.
I mean, technically, Apex Legends just got a mobile port. It's in beta right now. I don't think it's out, but Tencent remade the entirety of Apex in Unreal because they didn't want to port source over.
Wow.
Yes. So it happens.
When you're Tencent with $1 trillion, yeah, it happens.
Yes. I don't know if it was Timmy Studios within Tencent or what, but they just rebuilt the entire game. They ripped the movement code straight out of the original and just shoved it into Unreal.
I mean, we're talking about possibly employees who have done that kind of thing before.
Yeah, but well, this is official, so
Yeah.
they were allowed to rip that code out this time.
Right. And they had practice doing it. Never mind where that practice came from.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Now, they allegedly also included a close-up of someone's ass crack.
Mhm. All right, I brought a bunch of mining stuff back.
Oh, dude. Mono said, I'm just trying to imagine what's being talked about based on Nari's image posts. So, the first post was Snoop Dogg and the quotes of Snoop. Second one was a hole in the wall from VR. Third one was naked Thanos from my Vinesauce full sauce clip, Twitch clip that Johnny made. Then it was gnomonic projection, followed finally by an actual gnome. So yeah, I can imagine the story. You know what? That would actually make for a really good game. Like, try to link the random images based on a conversation and see how close you actually get.
There's something similar. It's one of the Jackbox games. There's like
Yeah.
a presentation game, and you kind of have to like
that.
try to make a presentation based on the random images that are given to you.
Yeah, how good are you at improving? Because you have someone who's essentially, their goal is to screw you over by giving you nonsense images.
I think that would be fun.
It is very fun.
I'd play that one day. I asked Mono if he wants to join and try to guess what the fuck we were talking about with all this. We'll see. Let's see, how are we doing here? We got gold. We've got iron. We've got copper. Some tin. Tin glizzy. Hey, guys, I have a great idea.
Does it involve glizzies?
No. We all make a slingshot.
Okay.
It's only three tin and 10 wood. We've got plenty. All right, so I think we can make 4 more. And then we go and kill the big slime.
Yeah,
Sure.
this doesn't need like cool. No ammo necessary.
No ammo. Wait,
Also,
did
everybody make sure you occasionally touch the table, because everybody who touches the table updates it with what they've seen.
Yeah, so your map. Yeah, that's important. Okay,
Did someone
so
just craft a bunch of slingshots, or?
I made
I'll-
one for myself.
I'll craft. How many? Oh, I'll make 4 more.
I already got one.
What?
Yeah, I'll take one.
I need one.
All right, so I'll make
What
3.
table? Oh, this one.
I'll make 3.
There's also 49 more track that I dug up out of the abandoned mine shaft, so you can build more track
Oh,
when
nice.
you want.
I'm gonna put them in the gold treasure chest. So you just grab a slingshot at your own convenience.
Cool.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Do these do
Is it
these
infinite
sleep?
ammo?
It,
Do these
not
team kill?
no, but you have
No.
to just repair it with scrap.
Oh, okay.
How
I
do you
killed-
actually repair with scrap? I've not done that yet.
There's
There's
a little
a-
repair station over here by the cartography map thing.
And basically, there's the blue repair button. You don't have to put your repairable into the salvaging. Just hit the blue button and then click on the thing you want to repair.
I think
you
I
do-
accidentally just picked up something someone else was trying to get out of that box.
But you have to have a scrap part to repair anything.
Also, Nary, as you level, be sure to go into your menu. Press tab, click on the star where your character is, and you can you have skill trees. Every 5 you get to do a skill tree. Yeah. So if it's yellow, that means you have something available. Nothing too complex, but it's nice for what it is.
I'm looking forward to getting the iron fishing rod.
Oh yeah, Nary, just in case you didn't know, Bass is Bass.
Is he the Bass is the one who got all these fish?
Yes.
How if you rate the fishing mini game 1-10, where would you place it?
I'd say 7.
7.
It's
That's
pretty
pretty
simple.
high.
Everybody,
So
it's
compared
quick
to
and
Twilight
efficient.
Princess fishing, where would you put that?
Twilight Princess 5.
when you're ready, everybody, follow me. It's north. We take the minecart track. Just we don't actually need to take a minecart. It's literally right up here. We got a slime boss. So, when you see us, there we go. Just stay the fuck away from it, because it gets kind of... Yeah. I think this may be a couple hit kill. No, you can survive a couple hits.
Whoa!
Oh god, I'm getting slowed.
That's all that slime.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
the slime ground. I'll take care of these little slimes so they don't get you from the back.
It keeps
Did it
fucking
get
regenerating
health back?
too quickly.
Is it regenerating health? What the fuck?
We are about to lead this thing to our... Okay.
It doesn't go that far. I don't
Dude,
think.
yeah, what the hell? Its health is going up so fast.
Is there a way to stop it from regaining health, or is
I-
it really that
Maybe-
powerful?
I think it's absorbing.
Maybe we
the
gotta dig up some of the
slimes.
slime. Yeah, I bet we have to get rid of some of it.
It makes new slime though.
Maybe we have to kill the little ones? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe it has like a weak spot? It reminds me of the slime from Secret of Mana, and it has like a thing inside of it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Square Enix.
Thank you. Every 20 minutes. Thank you, Square Enix.
Oh, wait a minute. This thing made a hole in the ground where water spawned. I bet. Can you make it jump into water?
But it stops jumping after a certain point.
Seems like it's not generating as much.
Did it regenerate?
I think it regenerates
Oh,
because
is that where it's getting? Ah!
We got too far off the
We-
map.
Please no.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So when
this
it
is its
deaggroes,
spawn
it
point over here.
regens.
Okay, well,
So don't let it de-aggro.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
it's
more
getting
aggro.
mad.
I'm out of slingshot.
I got health.
I'm out of dead. I'm dead.
Oh, it's almost dead. Should we wait?
You can do whatever you want. Doesn't matter.
Oh, we got
We
it.
got it.
Nice.
What's
Yeah,
it
there's a
doing?
lady in there.
It's just
Exploding.
Oh,
exploded.
wait, no.
Oh,
what?
there's a man inside of it. You should get back here.
Yeah.
There was a person inside of it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It did the sort of Zelda bunch of explosions on it before it died kind of thing.
Okay.
Looks like a grilled cheese burrito.
Link to the past specifically.
Doesn't it?
It
Kinda?
actually it does look like that.
It really does. Now I know what I want for dinner.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
It's a
Yeah, this
merchant.
man-
Those
popped
things
out
are
of the
good, but they were
slime.
only there for like a week, and then they were like gone. They always do that shit.
Yeah, it's a merchant.
Does he stay around?
There's no money in this game as far as I can see. But-
It says price 5 horseshoes. What are those?
Oh, I know what we can do. There's valuable shit. So, for example, first of all,
You can sell anything to it.
this just got a bunch of good items. I'm gonna grab the Swift Feather. Dash forward at 200% movement speed. There's also a rosary. There's slime oil, Glurch Eye. I don't know what that is. I'll just take it. Whatever. We'll bring it back to the base.
Oh, there's actually like set bonuses. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Like Diablo kind of.
Okay, slime oil. A jar filled with slime essence used for beard care. Place it in a habitable room, and the bearded character may move in. So I think we get this guy in our house now if we give him a place to stay.
Let's make him a home.
I just got killed by maggots as I ran down. So my corpse is right below with that item on it. And there are also like 7
Is anyone
maggots
taking
there.
this feather?
You can take it.
There were
This
two
sounds
of
like
them.
It didn't take my
actually-
items.
I have
Was
a
it close
shield.
enough to my bed that it didn't take my items, or
How do you dodge?
Yeah, I don't know.
You
Space.
just move.
Your
Oh,
offhand is
wow,
space.
Oh.
Dude, everyone should have that ability just by default, I think. That would make this game way better.
Oh, we get the treasure chest too.
all right. Let's build this guy a house. What counts as habitable? Oh,
I
okay. So
don't-
we have
Must
to
have
put the
walls
crystal.
and doors, I guess.
Yeah, wherever that crystal was, we have to put it in the crystal slot on the statue it spawns. So, did someone get the slime crystal?
I have it. Yeah, I'll bring it back. Because we can
There's a
sell all
slot
the
to put the crystal.
we have a ton of junk back at the base, and now we can sell it and use this strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like we can let the strange man move into our base. We just have to give him somewhere to stay.
All right. Let's make a little spot for him. Why don't we can do something here on the other side of the tracks, so that the tracks go through like a little village. Just wish there was more natural light. We can make electricity.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess
There we
we
go.
can just build a little house here.
I'll just drop this item here. It says this has to be within a habitable room, and someone can place it once the room is up.
All right. So I'll get started. I'll make some of the house. Guess it doesn't have to be
We need
huge,
more
right?
torches. It just says habitable. That is all it says.
Mm.
Where do you make torches? Which of these
You,
crafting tables?
Regular torches or just tab?
Oh, I see. Tab and it's wood. Okay. Oh, Mono's trying to potentially guessing.
Discord charades.
Wood. That
Some
is
of the
a
tile
low
sets
third.
kind of remind me of Final Fantasy IV, the monster village. The village of summoned monsters for
Oh,
some
yeah.
reason.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, I see
Mm,
lots
it is.
of wall and no wood. Can we
Oh,
make
I have the wood.
trees?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I have a bunch
I'll drop
too.
it, but I just want to
No,
build
it's fine. I can just go get some. Is there an axe
I'll put
that you can
a-
craft? Yes. No, that you can craft
You
pickaxe.
just use you
shovel.
just punch it with the
hoe.
hold shift and you get your torch if it's on your bar and just punch it with the torch.
I don't have a torch. That's why I was asking for wood.
Oh, here,
I never actually made one.
Nary, grab.
Yep. Thank you.
Wood's going back in. Oh, we already have a ton of wood. All right, great. Let's see.
So if you hit shift, you guys get like a torch automatically. Or
Mhm.
it'll make
Yes.
it in your
Yep.
inventory? Oh, okay. I just realized that. That's cool.
Totally
nice
a
little
feature taken
feature.
from Terraria.
Oh, Terraria lets you do that.
Yeah.
See.
It's
Well, I guess
inspired
taking
by
this merchant
Terraria.
pack pretty much confirms what we were saying. Oh my god, there's a parade of maggots coming into the village.
Jesus.
Oh fuck.
I think it's we
I'm
gotta.
assuming there's a maggot boss.
If you see chrysalis tile like that looks meaty, use a shovel and get rid of it. I have a chest here it's large. I wonder if you can rotate. Does anyone know if there's a
Wooden bar.
rotate button?
I do not know.
I'll search controls. The torch. Maybe not. I just went by real quick. I was looking for it. Didn't see it. Are filled with slime essence. Placed in a habitable room. A bearded character may move in.
Music really reminds me of Breath of the Wild.
A little bit.
Mm.
Yeah. I'm not sure what else makes habitable, so I'm gonna Google it real quick. Core
I mean, you can make a rug.
habitable.
Cover up the cold ground and make your base cozy. I would not be surprised if that actually counts as a part of this. So
Struggling.
here.
It looks like it's a bed. You need a bed, pretty much. That's it. And this thing. I mean, rug is fine. We can keep only one.
One little tiny spot. That's where he sleeps.
Like a dog.
They find ways to be comfy.
We need. I just need to make a quick bed. Where's that stuff? Oh, here it is. Fiber. Okay, fiber plus wood equals bed. What's that other thing we could make? That you could put items on. What was that? Oh, here it is. It's just, yes, crafting. So pedestal. Let's see if I can hook my man up here with a little bit of slime to remind him of his former home.
Here, let me remind him of what's soon to come for him.
You putting him in a giant jar.
That's my game idea, Jeff. Don't steal it.
I'm pretty sure other people have already made that game, Vinny. I'm sorry.
Someone's making it right now. Like, genuinely, someone is working on my stupid jar game idea. I don't think they're gonna actually, finish it, but...
I was going with a very different direction of that thought.
Mono
I'm
says...
sure both jar games exist.
Mono has done it. Okay, so here's what Mono says. Hang on one second, let me just brace this down. It seems like it's gonna be good, but I need to do one more thing first before I can read it. Alright, here we go. Well, my guess is that it started with Snoop Dogg being added to Call of Duty, to talking about the metaverse, trying to forcibly combine all these random celebrities and IPs into their games, to virtual reality, metaverse, and the watered-down reality of it, where it's just a bunch of Tuckers in VR headsets, spouting memes and cock is huge. And finally, I'm guessing there was some kind of weird gameplay behavior in Core Keeper that Nary and Dave explained as being the result of gnomonic projection. Then Vinny made a gnome sound because he heard the word gnome.
Not a bad guess.
Close, but also pretty off in some spots. However, we laughed and enjoyed. Thank you.
Correspondence.
Yeah.
Thank you for reading my letter.
P.S. Cock is huge!
The war is long and hard.
You had to use those words.
Oh God.
What's up, Johnny?
Giant, like 10 times the slime. It's like a bug.
Oh.
Is it like
Is
going
it
through the
A
tunnel?
worm?
Are
you up north?
It's like south.
Is it like
I wonder
breaking
if that's just
stuff?
like the other part of his track.
It's
Yeah, it's
probably the
walking
giant
through-
worm.
It's walking through like a
Oh,
track
yeah.
of like dirt and slime. It's not a worm. It has
He
legs.
He goes
Oh,
all
Johnny,
the way around the
Check
map.
your map. You see those orange corridors that look like they're like on the south and then
Yes.
also the north east. That is a circle. That boss goes through this whole area in that circle and just crushes everything in its way.
Mm.
So that's our next. That's actually like a story boss that we have to do at some point.
Did you guys kill the big goblin yet?
No. Big goblin?
I see you guys explored this area. It was at the rock area.
I found like a meat wall. Fuck.
Oh yeah, some of the walls are indestructible as far as we are aware, and require
Fuck.
more things that we don't have.
kind of envisioning a battle with the giant worm being a track of minecart track around the entire circle and having to like chase it down and hit it with some ranged items.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I found an area with like glowing artifacts. They
What?
have like a blue glow, and the artifacts are made of like stone.
Huh.
I'm
That sounds cool.
the pink, purple dot on the map.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make some more minecart track. But we're gonna need a bunch more tin eventually.
These things break, and they have stuff inside.
Like items?
Yeah.
Let's see where Johnny is. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting, Johnny. We gotta head over there. Also, if you guys didn't, if you go into your options, you can turn the light quality to high, and the game just looks a little bit better. Nothing major, just a slight difference.
What does it look like on low?
I don't know.
It actually looks brighter on low because there are less shadows.
I can hear the big worm passing by.
Did you ever put that stone into the thing?
What?
In the base? Weren't you supposed to put something in something?
I put a, I made the house, and that was as far as I got. I don't know what I was supposed to put the stone into.
I think just in the house.
Okay.
I have no idea what stone we're talking about then.
Well, I got a
Mary
stone from
dropped
the
it.
boss, and then I put like, there's 2 stones. There was a pedestal, and then like an actual stone. So I just put them in the house.
No, okay. Come back and grab that. I think... Actually, don't come back yet. Let me just make sure. Yeah, come back and grab that. Everybody should see this. I don't know what it's going to do. But it's a part of the
Stay far
story.
away, though.
Well, we can save it if we want to.
Yeah, we'll save it for a bit. I'm just gonna explore, but next time we're all back, yeah, for sure. Also, when you're on a minecart, if it branches off into a different direction, you can just press the button. Ogre. Easy with slingshot, though. Really stupidly easy, truthfully. Okay, so Johnny, I'm kind of headed towards you. I'm just digging a hole. I'm digging
Okay.
a thing. I should have brought friggin'... So I'm not dodging out of the way. That dodge, the feather, is so limited. It's not terrible,
Yeah.
but it's very limited, so I should have just brought my lantern.
It maybe could have been useful in a slime fight.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
already got everything that there was to get in like the artifact area.
Oh,
I got some. Hold on, let me get out of the worm's way.
oh yeah, the worm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it dropped amulets, caveling bread,
That's just food.
part broken core idol, tin ore, iron ore, just random shit that is usually on the chest.
That
Ancient
broken idol might
gemstone.
be important.
It shows the same icon that the old amulets show, so just have valuable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when the Noblin moves in, we can probably sell it to him. Also, whenever anybody gets back to the base, if you've explored any new stuff, touch the cartography table. I'm gonna start heading back.
Oh wow. I literally can't fish in this area. It says I need better tools.
Oh, you got blown the fuck out, huh? Shit.
Guess so.
There's like a goblin shaman.
Oh yeah, I killed one of those before. They sometimes... I don't know if they drop like...
Holy
meat
shit.
stuff. What's up?
They hit hard.
Oh yeah. Slingshot is the way to go. Oh, did one of you guys extend the railway? Oh, Dave.
I'm just doing a little AFKing.
It's fine. I'm gonna walk around a little bit on the perimeter of this worm highway, or the bug highway. Just
Yeah,
wanna
maybe you can, it's like, learn how to talk to him right on top of him.
Do you want your dog to live forever? Because we can make that that's the funniest shit. Just like you explaining that to me, like some weirdo talking about his meat body. That's amazing. And like I'm watching Better Call Saul where like, you know, he kind of takes advantage of the elderly. And I'm like, is this just like a Saul-like dude? Like, does he know what he's doing, or does he really think like he's in a like a meat prison? I mean, we are technically in meat prisons, so
Yeah.
maybe there's some wisdom to that.
Would you all mind if I took 5 iron?
I'd say go for it. It's fine.
Alright. I'm gonna try to fish in that new area.
Like a weird glowing larva. I'm sure maybe some of you have seen this. Something similar. Oh shit! Oh god! Oh no. Fucking hell. Almost died to a bunch of maggots.
Are they attacking the base again?
No, I was just exploring. And they were... I guess I kind of like dug through the wrong area. Wonder if Doug ever found the nematode.
I mean, they're real. It's a real thing.
Yeah, I thought they were fake. I thought it was an invention of the show when I was a kid. And then I found out they were real, and I'm like, oh, all right.
Yeah, they're a parasite. They're inside him all along. It's the real.
You know who else was
Hidden
inside
message.
you all along, Douglas? Jesus. Have you ever heard the good news, Douglas? You should come to church!
Oh, gee, Mr. Dink, was that you hiding in my couch last night again?
No, I was in your chair. I was on the phone, Douglas. I dropped my phone in your chair when I was there. Oh, is that why I heard your voice, Mr. Dink? That's right, Douglas. That's
That's
right.
why I heard. That's why I heard your phone ringing in the middle of the night. It was weird.
Is that what I sat on last night? You sat on my phone, Douglas. Right.
There's a bunch of new fish in this area.
The thing about the Mr. Dink bit. Sorry, Based. I don't
It's
know.
fine.
Mr. Dink is more important. The thing about the Mr. Dink bit is that, you know, he never actually does any of these things. Like, he's not actually an old perv. Like, he's actually just really misunderstood. And he has a legitimate excuse every time something weird happens. Like, oh no, my ass was penetrated. Well, you see, Douglas, what happened was you sat on my cell phone and it was in vibrate mode. I left it in your chair. I'm sorry. Alright, that's acceptable.
Well, there's like the episode they removed where like Mr. Dink had Doug come over and try out.
You don't even want to finish that, do you?
They knew what they were doing.
Probably not a good idea.
Not the best option.
I was just say his new camera. It was totally benign. I don't know what you're talking about.
You need a picture for your yearbook, Douglas? And then he just takes a picture for Doug's yearbook, and he doesn't charge because he's a good neighbor, and it's free, and that's it. That's the end of the episode. And then they go and hunt the nematode again.
It's fucked up because Doug's dad is a photographer, so Doug's dad gets like really jealous, and it's all like,
Oh, I see. I see. There's like some
Mr.
drama.
Dink is stealing my son kind of thing, like because he doesn't have any kids of his own. You know, double income, no kids.
Mr. Dink has always been more of a father figure to me than you, Dad.
Damn.
I want to see that episode of Doug.
Just the last one. There was I've been watching mad documentaries lately. I don't know why, but there was one about Nickelodeon, and there's one about there's like a half hour about Doug in this documentary about Nickelodeon. And it has the original creator of Doug, and he's giving all these interviews, and behind him is a bookshelf of just like Doug paraphernalia. It's like all this like
Wow.
Doug like products and shit. It's all like
What kind of
behind him,
products
like,
are there? Like a Quail Man outfit?
Yeah, I swear to God, there's all sorts of stuff like that. Doug tapes and shit, Doug books. I guess it was like a book before it was like a show.
I had
But
no idea.
He's talking about how they were trying to get the voice actors at first for the show. And they're trying to come up with Doug's like romantic interest or whatever. And he couldn't figure it out. And then he saw a commercial for mayonnaise. And the lady in the commercial is Patty Mayonnaise. It's her voice. It's like a waitress putting mayonnaise on a sandwich.
And so wait. He reached out to her
He
and
reached out
hired
to
her.
She was like, "Yeah, sure, definitely." And that's
I'll
how
take
she
the- I'll
became
take the
Patty
job.
Mayonnaise.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's actually very
Commercial of
interesting.
her spreading mayonnaise on as a waitress in a diner, and she starts talking about the mayonnaise, and it's Patty Mayonnaise talking. I'm like,
That's
oh my
so
God.
incredibly 90s. It's like that
I
could have
know,
been an
right?
episode of
That could
Pete
never
and Pete.
happen again. It would never happen like that ever again, I'm sure.
Things were just weirder
it's
in the
all nice.
90s in that sense. Like, I feel like the weird chances they took with shows. I know there was some weird fucking TV that is recent, for sure, but I feel like the Nickelodeon era of just Slime and Gak and, like, Pete and Doug and Ren and Stimpy. There's, like, a little bit of insanity in there. And they just let it fly.
Oh, it's a really good documentary. It's on Hulu. I just saw it. What the fuck is it? It's actually all about like how they came up with all the ideas and like why they did it the way they did, and
So they go to the creator of Doug. They're like,
the orange years.
So how do you get your ideas? And he's like, in a jar of mayonnaise. And he's right. That's where he gets them from.
The guy looks like Doug. I swear to God, it looks like Doug. The guy.
Oh no, is he?
The
is he
guy who made Doug.
He's a
is Doug.
self-insert.
He is. I swear.
It would have been cool though if they did like a super serious finale, like all the unresolved issues, like a Breaking Bad episode of Doug. Mr. Dink and Doug's father get into like a fucking fist fight, and then like Doug turns to alcohol, like gets lost. Roger Klotz like actually like kind of helps him, tries to show him the path, but by then it's much too late. Mr. Dink was always more of a father to me than you, Dad. Father like goes off and like abandons his family, turns to prostitutes. Like, I mean, the whole trope of, like,
I can see that.
Cartoon show becoming serious, like, like, Luigi, that's not a mushroom, that's my dick! Like, I get it, it's an old shitty trope by now. I've milked it dry for all of its comedic gold. But for some reason, Doug just feels like it would work.
What did you milk?
What?
There was, like, a later
Mario
years
milk?
Doug where, like, Skeeter...
No, what did you milk?
I said Mario. Wait, what did you say?
Never mind.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
You
There's
don't
a-
need to know.
There's a
Oh, hey,
later
the guy
episode
moved
in which Doug and Skeeter were like older, you said? Didn't Disney
yeah, well,
do
there's
that
like a whole
show?
series, and like, Skeeter gets like really into Minecraft to the point where he like
All right.
starts not showering.
Do you think Skeeter raw dogs? I'm serious.
What the fuck?
What is like?
It's the only way he
go from,
flies.
like, you go from fucking Minecraft to raw dogging. Come on.
Yeah, I didn't believe the
Slippery
Minecraft
slope.
stuff, but Johnny's got a lot of thumbnail potential.
Definitely.
The thing about Johnny being in one of our actual like sessions is that he could influence the conversation enough in a direction, subtly or not so subtly, that like he can make his own thumbnail based on his comments.
Oh, I don't need to. You guys are pretty wild on your own. I don't have to do anything.
I mean, what have we talked about? Like glizzies, porn bots, putting porn. Oh yeah. Oh, Johnny, you missed the most important conversation about thumbnails, which was taking something and zooming it in just so much that no one can tell.
No, I was here for that.
What is time? I've lost track of
Oh yeah,
time.
were you? Because now I thought you weren't either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Gaslighting Vin.
Now we've got all this new lore, like Skeeter hates condoms, all this shit.
I'm telling you, he doesn't like honk honk. Doug, I don't like the way they feel on my honk. I don't know, Skeet. I don't have anything else.
I mean, his name is Skeeter.
It is Skeeter, isn't it? It is that. That is his name. I want to see like the. You know, someone has made a Doug iceberg. Like someone on the internet somewhere has made a YouTube video of the Doug iceberg. Like the nematode is real. or like, you know, like the Beats based actually Beatles. The Beats replaced Beatles alternate history Doug universe. Like, there's probably some like bizarre clickbait shit that you can get out of the Doug lore.
All right, so I just put the Glurch eye that came with the old guy into the thing at spawn. It lit up a path, and now you can craft super items if you have enough high level gear. Slime sword, 78 to 94 melee damage, 8 copper, 8 tin, and
What?
15 slime.
That's
So
it.
that's compared to 40 damage with a copper sword.
Huh. Yeah, I think we should make those. We have enough
And-
tin.
Oh, Hive Mother scanner and Gorm the Devourer scanner, so we can locate the other 2 bosses using those scanners.
Cool.
Iron sword is 102 to 124 damage.
Oh,
All right.
let's
So
see if the
20
slime. I'll make
Well,
a slime
it
sword for
slows-
myself.
The slime sword slows down targets' movements by negative 41% for 4 seconds.
Oh, okay, that
So
one I
it
don't know.
has a big slow debuff.
I'll make a slime sword since we have enough for it, so it sounds like fun.
Looks like, yeah. Do we have the items to make the scanners for the other 2 bosses?
I don't know why, but there's a huge horde of goblins following me.
Where are you?
There's like 7
Are
of
they
them.
doing a dance?
No, they're just following me up the train tracks.
Are there any Gnelfs?
No, just goblins.
All right.
I'll bring them up home. I think they want to party.
All right. I'm down for that.
I think they're attacking.
That's not
They want
good.
some of the pain. Yeah, they are. Only 3 of them made it.
So how do you actually repair an item using another one? Because you said
All
you
right,
were
so
repairing
Nary,
your pickaxes using the lower level ones.
Nary, I'll guide you through it. So, all right. Grab the 10 wood I left behind.
Yep.
Go into your
I already have some. I made some wood pickaxes.
Okay. My bad. All right. So then you want to go to this table right here. And then you want to
salvage.
drag them into, or you can just shift click them and then click salvage and you'll get scrap. And then you can just press the button, the repair button in your inventory. Yeah.
I see.
So you don't have to drag stuff that you want to repair into that spot.
Repair button in my inventory. I do not see a repair
No, the
button.
repair. I mean, you can hit the repair button over here on the salvaging table, and then click on the item in your
I see.
inventory.
Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
Well, I made 2 slime swords. So, if anyone wants one, and I have an old tin sword. If anyone wants that as well, I'm gonna leave them in the which treasure chest? In. You know what? In the house. So the miner's house. Now, if you see any items that says that you can like sell it, it says it's called a valuable. So like old amulet, you can sell it to the crusty man. Like these rusty spoons, for example. To sell him some garbage. Let's see.
All right, so we have 3 mechanical parts. If we get 5, we can make the scanner to locate those other bosses.
Well, real quick.
Oh, we have 15. Sorry, we have plenty.
Hang on, before we do that, I just touched the cartography table. If everyone would just go to the cartography table real quick and touch that.
So we need these mechanical parts and then ancient gemstones. We can learn where the other bosses are.
Okay. So Do
You
you
feel like the
see?
game's getting a little chuggy with all this in this one spot?
No, I'm not having any issues.
I saw a brief
Like a
chug
little-
a couple times.
Yeah. Weird.
I was looking at the Steam page. They were talking about a networking change already. So,
No.
all right. So Hive Mother scanner and Gorm the Devourer scanner. No idea how these items work. Oh, okay. You can only use it one time and then it consumes it. So I am not going to use that unless we were going for a boss
Right.
hunt. So I'll just
So-
throw it
so
in one
Nary-
of the.
Or whoever
Yes.
else. Press M, and you see, probably if you touch the cartography table, you can see it.
Yep.
That outer ring, that's a boss. So, that's one of them at least.
Yeah,
The
we don't
outer
need
ring?
that one anymore.
That's
Yeah,
Gorm
it's-
the Devourer.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at the map, but and I did the table. Oh wait, do I have to look at the table to see the bosses
Press
on
E
it?
on the table.
I mean, it's not apparent, really.
You don't
if
see
you're
the
just
boss,
looking at
it's
it.
just a track of circle. It's like,
Oh,
that
okay, I
circle.
see. So you're saying it's going along that path.
it goes
Okay,
along that
makes
path
sense.
and it
Yeah.
destroys everything in its wake, basically.
All right,
a big stop sign or
And-
something.
Looks like it's
shape.
going in a circle.
all right. Well, I'll leave the Hive Mother scanner and the Gorm scanner in here in case we want them.
I left the money from the valuables in that slime chest, so if you need to buy anything from the old, you can do so.
I wonder what Yoda would think of this Karok.
I'm
Here,
sorry.
take this.
Sorry, what?
Did you find one of these yet? I put it in that gold chest.
Oh! Rock hard vegetable toughens you up.
Is that actually the flavor text? That's funny.
Mr. Dink, what are you growing in your yard? Oh, I planted some cow rocks, Douglas. Rock hard meat, Douglas.
Can I help, Mr. Dink? Oh, you're helping, Doug.
Oh my god. There has to be a perfectly reasonable explanation as to how Doug could help from across the yard. Like, it's all very normal, I swear.
It's the space-time continuum.
Something. You
The
already
parallel
did in the
version of
past,
himself.
Douglas, in the future.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm an inventor, remember? I invented a time machine. Something like that.
Yep.
I made a new helmet for myself because the old one looks pretty bad. But, yeah, I'm just dropping the ore back. Anyone wants to do the same? Again, there's a slime sword for free in the old man's house. And an extra copper helmet as well, if needed. Huh. New item, flintlock musket.
What?
Oh.
What the fuck?
There's guns?
I got this, and I don't know how. It was just along the minecart track. Like, I was just minecarting, and it just picked it up. I thought one of you guys got it. I was gonna say who got the musket. All right. Well, now
Are
I
we leaving? Are we leaving the coins in the old man's house?
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Go one of those crystals. Yeah. What was the name of that game with space birds that was like it was Terraria, and you had a ship and you can go to different planets. They were all randomly generated. What was the name of that game?
Starbound?
Starbound.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah, I
is.
remember that game being like a huge deal when it came out, and then it dropped the ball pretty tremendously a couple times. But it was pretty good. I mean, it was steadily worked on. Did any of you guys play that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I remembered
Oh.
existing.
all the iterations of it. I was obsessed for a little bit.
I remember was it too hard when it first released? Something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. There was some like stupid dungeons and bad HP bosses. It was honestly, it never really reached its full potential, but it changed it a couple of times at least, and it was kind of entertaining through each of those iterations. They eventually made it a bit easier to play, and kind of made it so that you could do different things to progress. You didn't necessarily have to go one route,
Oh, okay.
but I wouldn't say that they ever really reached the potential.
Gotcha.
I
I
remember
only
that
played
game
it a
having a-
couple times.
Having a pretty big workshop presence with like custom races and custom pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know where it's been in the past few years, so it could be better now.
I think the main game is kind of just dead. The
Have any of y'all come across the enemy that shoots fire at you?
The shaman?
Yeah.
I'm fighting one right now, yeah.
All right, they announced update 1.4 in 2019. And then in 2020 it came to Game Pass, and that's it.
So did the
Starbound
update-
is not very alive.
Did the update even
actually
come out?
Yes. The update came out in 2013. The bounty hunting and elemental monster variants. The game has not received an update since August 7th, 2019.
Meanwhile, Terraria. I mean, and that game too gets like headlines. Like when there's a new update for Terraria, like the final update that they're doing now. That's not definitely the last one for sure. It's like you hear about that. Meanwhile, I forgot the name of Starbound, which sucks because again, that game had a really great like idea, and the actual like basis of the game was awesome. Like you said, David, it had a lot of potential. Also, I found an iron, like a big chunk of iron, but we need a drill to get in there.
Yeah, we still don't know how to make a drill, huh?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's electricity related, well, obviously, but do we do the drilling? Or does it just drill? Oh, you definitely will do the drilling, Douglas.
I do. You're good. I do. I think. Yeah, you're gonna need the drill dough. Drill dough. It's a new Game Boy Advance game.
I was trying to, like, not say it right away, so maybe you'd be like, oh, all right, he missed the opportunity, but nope.
Yes, Douglas. I call it Dink's drill dough.
Oh, what does that mean? You know, like Nintendo. That's what the DO stands for, Douglas. I tell you, it doesn't matter how perverted this bit gets, it always returns to Mr. Dink as an innocent, if slightly misunderstood, like, friendly neighbor. That just has Doug's best interests in mind. Hey, Douglas. You want to come watch Spartacus at my house? The wife is away for the weekend. Spartacus, Mr. Dink? Yeah. You know, like shirtless gladiators. Okay. Sure.
How old was Doug again?
Oh, in the Disney show, he was like 30. So yeah, it's all good.
Gee, Mr. Dink, why does this movie box say Caligula on it?
No, that's the wrong
Gladiators.
one. That's the wrong one, Douglas. Put it back.
Wow.
Now, not to change topics to Caligula, but didn't they shoot real loads in Caligula?
I don't know, man. I remember seeing advertisements for it, like magazines and stuff like that.
I remember my old coworker at this bank I used to work at was like this metal guy, you know, and he was like really into like hard rock, and he was a drummer. He's a nice guy. I really like that guy. But we were talking about like Kubrick, Clockwork Orange one time. He's like, "Oh man, did you ever see Caligula?" I'm like, "No." Full penetration. I was like, "Whoa, okay." So then he enlightened me on the fact that they shot real loads in Caligula. So, and I think Malcolm McDowell was in it, which is why he even brought it up. Otherwise, that would have been pretty weird.
Yeah, thankfully, you know, there was a reason he brought it up. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
wasn't weird at all. It wasn't weird at all.
Yep.
It wasn't weird at all that my coworker at a professional bank setting was bringing up shooting full real loads from some movie from the 70s. Definitely not weird at all, no.
No.
Nah,
No.
I've heard far worse.
Yo, real horses, real loads.
It was
real
amazing. It
Don't
was
make
real,
them like that anymore.
real fights too. Real fight. They got into fist fights for real on the set.
The Wikipedia page for this movie has one reference, and it says, "See also unsimulated sex."
Oh fuck. He was right.
What the fuck?
He was right.
Yes. Let's see. Oh, apparently this was a fucking mess of development where people
Yeah,
involved in making
Yeah.
it. Oh God.
Yes, people involved what?
And
made a
making it
mess.
didn't approve of the unsimulated sex, and then they like kicked one of the people off the film basically so they could have the unsimulated sex.
Oh, you don't approve of us hiring porn stars? Yeah, well, you're gone. Is that how the conversation went? I'm asking you, Nary, because you were there.
I was.
I don't know why I'm asking you, sorry. You were the DP. Director of Photography is what that
No, the
stands
DP
for.
is not here right now. I think he's surviving tornadoes.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. I hope he's okay, but yeah.
Yeah, no, he's fine. I think the tornado warning stopped.
Okay.
Whether or not the internet is stable is a different question, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's fucking madness down there. Did you see the clip Mono posted earlier in the general channel of people storm chasing those
Are
tornadoes?
people still doing that?
Oh yes, in the general channel there's a video of someone just probably 500, 1,000 feet away from a tornado.
So to me, that's such a fucking bizarre hobby because we have computer generated tornadoes now. Like, just go play a video game with a tornado. Go play Just Cause or Battlefield 1942, 2040. Don't play that. Actually, never mind.
Snoop Dogg tornado.
Or Craftopia. There's tornadoes that you can jump into and fly out of in Craftopia.
Totally forgot that game existed.
Are you still playing that game, Dave?
Hell yeah.
Are the devs still updating it? Because I know they were working on some other game.
Yeah, the Pokemon shooting gun factory
that
worker game. Yeah, they're working on
Yeah.
both of them. In fact, they're kind of like taking tech that they learn as they build each of them and pushing it off to the other one.
There were assets in the Pal World trailer that I recognized.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was like, I mean, all credit to them. They're doing what they want to do and they're succeeding pretty well. It's just
Oh, they're shameless.
madness.
They're shameless.
Mm-hmm. It's 100% shameless, but it's all in good fun. It's not like they're asking for $60, so who cares?
I don't know how
much-
no
yeah.
one has come out with a game where you just shoot Pokemon
Oh, someone
the
did
past
it. Got DMCA'd.
25 years. Oh, was there such thing?
Yeah, no, there
I
was
mean, like in the
Pokemon
90s when it was like insane.
Peter
Like
did-
no one was like, hunt Pokemon. Like, a
Oh,
FPS game,
I
you know what
am 100% positive that when I was younger, I played shoot the Pokemon games on Addicting Games. So I know those exist.
Or like a redneck rampage tier, like where you just fight Pokemon.
Oh,
and
that level, yeah, that's
where it's like almost just fucking exploitive, but
So what's this next game they're working on? You mentioned it.
You haven't seen Pal World?
I might have, but I just don't. I don't remember.
It's Pokemon with guns. Here,
Oh yeah, I did see this trailer.
yeah.
Yeah, this made a little bit of a splash. For those, I'm not showing the trailer, but it basically, to me, it looks a little bit like Fortnite, but farming, Pokemon, and shooting and sliding down hills. It's called Pal World, P-A-L World. And some of the bootleg Pokemons are totally shameless. And I just saw two Pokemon enter an egg together and come out as a totally new one. So
You can't forget Totoro with a minigun. If they get sued over anything, it's going to be fucking that. Because Ghibli does not play games with their copyrights.
But isn't Totoro just a like ancient mythological Japanese
Yes,
thing?
but Ghibli doesn't play games. Ghibli is the Disney of Japan in some ways. when it
well, how
comes
come
to
they don't sue
copyright.
the guy who made Dark Souls then? Bad joke. No, literally
Yeah.
no one.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
It's the same
no, they did.
name.
It's the same name. Guys have the same name. Oh
Miyazaki?
Oh wow, Vinny! Bravo!
no, I know that's bad. I know. You want to hear something? My last Elden Ring, I was talking about some stuff that like. Okay, the premise was that if you don't play the game a certain way, you're cheating, or like the game is bullshit, right? So you only can play as Miyazaki intended, which is melee only, which is, you know, the usual, the meme that everyone says, make the game hard for yourself, under level, run around naked, no armor, only melee. So I took that a step further and I said, anything else in this game, like summons, magic, etc., was brought in by a developer called Ziabaki, who was the evil like nemesis of Miyazaki, who would come in on the off hours and implement these things, and then Miyazaki would be like, Miyazaki!
You're talking about the development of Skyward Sword, where why did I almost say Mitomo? Miyamoto would literally just go in, make changes to the game, and then they would have to be undone.
Now, why would they have to be undone, is my question.
Ayanuma talked about in Miyamoto would come up with ideas. Aonuma would say no. Miyamoto would implement them himself, and then Aonuma would go and delete them. That happened, according to Aonuma.
Wow. Were the ideas that bad?
Probably.
I'm assuming they were Miyamoto ideas, and this was in Skyward Sword, so who the hell knows what he was doing with motion controls? That's all I can guess. He came up with some motion control stuff he just probably kept implementing, and Aonuma said, no, we're not making this worse than it already is.
Yeah, I enjoy the Miyamoto stuff of like, you know, he's just like tries to dumb down, like, you have a story in the game? No, there's no story. Gamers don't want story.
Miyamoto's
I kind of do.
Miyamoto's tasking on Breath of the Wild was to make the world feel alive. So stuff like the ragdolling when you fall off the cliffs, that was kind of under his direction. And basically, Aonuma, he kind of downright said at E3 without saying it in a mean way. He pretty much said, yeah, I took Miyamoto and put him on a task that he could have fun with without fucking up the core gameplay.
Yeah. You know, it's sad too because, again, it's not like Miyamoto wants to do counterintuitive things. It's just games have changed like a lot. And, you know, there's some things that you can't do the same way you used to. And it's okay to have a story. I don't know.
Please look at the Wii U gamepad to continue Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, that was all him, wasn't it?
That was like his baby.
Yeah.
Based on what we know.
Oh, what an ugly baby that was.
Yeah.
And there's the famous quote about not wanting to do F-Zero without a new mechanic.
Right. But let's not look... I know Miyamoto's not developing Pokemon, and Nintendo isn't either, like, directly, but, you know, you have a game series like Pokemon that took a very long time to innovate. Not even innovate, but just to, like, shake up its core mechanic. That and, I guess... What other series from Nintendo did... Oh, Mario Party. It's like a million of those, and usually it's the same shit.
I mean, they did then go... They shook up Mario Party and then made it worse. And then they went back to the original format.
Which is hopefully what will happen to Star Fox. Maybe someone's gonna just realize, like, hey, listen. There's still life in this series, but... It doesn't need to, like, reinvent the wheel. It just needs to be a good, solid, like, game.
I'm still expecting Star Fox Grand Prix. Come on, it's coming out in 2020.
That literally came up. What night was it? Was it last night? We were playing Mario Kart last night.
Oh, before I joined it. Yeah, before I joined it, did that come up?
Oh, yes.
We brought it up before that, though. We brought it up in the last time we played this, didn't we?
No.
I don't
because
remember.
we selected those maps because we started talking about it. My memories are all bungling together. Never mind.
Yeah, it might. I don't know. Now I don't know because you're implanting false memories into my brain.
By the way, my review of the cycle after playing it last night is don't play the cycle.
What even is the cycle?
So it's supposed to be a
So every 28
Tarkov-like
days.
space game, but it actually used to be a Battle Royale PvPvE game that they completely retooled into a Tarkov-like. And you can tell that it's a game that they completely retooled, and it's just... They were doing Twitch drops. Oh, there is a zombie in our spawn with a scythe. It had a lot of cool ideas, and more Tarkov-likes would be a great... I'm
There's
surprised there
3
aren't more
shamans.
Tarkov-likes. Oh, God. Okay.
Better spawn.
Yeah.
Not easy.
I don't know.
to make
It's definitely catching on with a lot of people that are into it. So we'll see.
Yeah, no, the circle has a ton of good ideas. It's just not fleshed out. And you, for example,
I don't-
oh, yeah.
No, go ahead.
Oh, so
Only
when
played
we
it for
were
like a
playing
minute.
it,
So.
yeah, so when we were playing it, first off, the issue was the world is fucking gigantic to the point where when you run into other players, it's not Tarkov style tension. It's just, you're dead. there's no chance. It's either you're dead or you can't see them because they blend in with the environment, because it's built out of a battle royale map. So imagine it doesn't have the tension that it needs to have. The gunplay feels more like Fortnite or Apex, but it's trying to do Tarkov. Just it doesn't hit the mark. It also completely glitched out for Desert and soft locked him out of the first quest, so he just couldn't even make any progress the whole time, which was great. It's a beta test, but
Yeah, but it still takes the wind out of your sails. Like,
yeah.
especially if a lot of the beta testers are going to be live.
Oh yeah, they were doing Twitch drops. You have to watch the stream. You have to watch the game for 2 hours to get a key now. Because originally it was just, oh, I want it. You click the button on Steam, and they kicked off Twitch drops. But it has cool ideas. They did not land the mark, which honestly sucks. But I'm sure we'll get more Tarkov likes that probably hit the mark.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely. The concept is not. Jeff is way more into that and more familiar with it than I am, but. Even the little I played, which granted was not enough to like draw me in, I thought was extremely interesting. And the high risk, high reward and the oh shit moments of that game, I could see that becoming very addictive. So yeah, I can see why people like that so much. And I can also see a lot more games coming like that. That would make
Jeff has
meaningful
Tarkov
PvP, you know? What's up?
Yeah. Has Tarkov cleaned up their cheater problem yet?
I mean,
Or is it still really
a little
bad?
bit every now and then. They can only like designate so much to.
Yeah.
When you're like doing a game that's being developed in real time, like there's only so much cheaters you can devote energy to, I guess, each patch. So they start off like each wipe, kind of like wiping them out, but I think it's pretty bad though.
Yeah. I have not played.
It's because there's a lot of money in the game too.
Yeah,
like people will pay to fucking not have to do a lot of stuff. So like, it's like RuneScape. There's always going to be an economy for people who work or whatever who want to just pay to get like carried and buy items.
Sure.
But then there's always going to be
running
cheating.
the Venezuelan economy yet?
I don't know, not yet, but I'm sure it's
well on its way.
Coming up. You're going to have to run a few other economies too.
Based on historical precedent.
I'm kind of worried about that game right now, honestly, because everything with Russia has been shut down. I think Battlestate Games is a completely Russian company. I think that kind of is spelling doom for Tarkov, honestly.
Oh, shit.
They did tweet a few days ago.
They have like a shell company in London where they get their, they do their sales through. But I don't know. I don't see how they could possibly keep going.
Keep it going. Further. Yeah, I mean, right now the Twitter seems fine. They've been posting stuff. They didn't stop posting.
Just because, but a lot of other game devs, like in the area and stuff, have been like super quiet and like they can't. Not looking good for a lot of those guys. Yeah, it's gonna wipe out Tarkov. I honestly think that's what's gonna happen.
That fucking sucks if that's the case.
Unless like you can go like private, like give people a version of the game so you can like play with your friends or something like that. Like it's gonna kill it though, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean,
but
the devs claimed that they made a statement that everything will be fine with Tarkov. They said that they don't believe it'll be an issue, but who knows?
Yeah.
They were very vague. They just said everything will be fine. And
well, I mean, everything's all up in the air at the moment anyway, so.
I just think with money, it's going to be rough, but.
Yeah.
So I think there will be a big vacuum for Tarkov games probably in the near future, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because even if they have the shell company in London, so it says they're headquartered in London, they're not going to be able to pay their developers
right,
efficiently and potentially legally. So
I can't wait for Blizzard to make a hero shooter version of Tarkov and then turn that into a fucking mess as well.
they Overwatch 2, it's a mess already.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a whole different story. I mean, the state of the company itself is just horrendous.
I can't remember.
It's already. They're
Did
like
the
letting
Overwatch-
people play it right now. I think, aren't they?
Did the Overwatch 2
Overwatch
conversation
2?
happen in Mario Party, or did it happen somewhere else? I can't remember when I had this
Oh,
conversation.
you guys already talked about it.
We did
not
a
Mario Kart,
while
Mario
back.
Kart.
It wasn't Mario
No.
Kart. Might have
so
been.
you don't know.
I don't remember.
It wasn't here. I couldn't remember where I called it Overwatch 1.5. I do not believe it was with you. I believe it was probably with someone else. So, do you know what's going on with that game at this point?
Barely. But if we did have this conversation, which it sounds familiar, there's a chance.
I might have.
Even
put in
so,
the
I don't
text
remember.
chat.
So I'm curious. Yeah.
2018, Blizzard announced Overwatch 2 and pretty much stopped development of Overwatch because only like 2.5 years into its life, the content slowed to a crawl. And they said, yeah, Overwatch 2, because basically they had done a bunch of PvE events for the game for holidays and stuff. And people had a lot of fun with the PvE events and were like, hey, give us more PvE. And Blizzard decided, oh, well, if we're doing PvE, we're going to make it a sequel.
Right.
So they announced a sequel. And it was like, oh, it's going to be, originally said, oh, the multiplayer is going to be compatible with the original game. And we're going to do all this stuff. Well, that's dead. But it's taken so long for them to get Overwatch 2 out the door that they are literally launching Overwatch 2 as a PvP-only game. And it's essentially just one giant balance rework for the original game with 4 new heroes, like 3 new maps, and that is it. After 4 years of development.
Yeah, and Jesus Christ, it is that long, hasn't it been? But here's the thing: they couldn't just rename it.
No, here's the thing: Overwatch 2. When you get Overwatch 2, your account is going to start with no hero skins.
Those motherfuckers.
All of your skins are gone.
Well, I have probably unlocked 3 in the time I played that game, but that's like really sad for people that spent hours and hours and hours of their life and real money to get skins.
The Overwatch whales, the amount of people who would certain skins in that game when it was really, really big. Blizzard made absolute bank off of those boxes, like absurd amounts of money because of some of those skins, because there are 20 heroes and you want the specific event skin.
Yeah. And then Chocobo Racing was like, hey, we can do that.
And then the
How's
guy
that
who
game
kind of
going?
made Overwatch good, Jeff Kaplan, was like, bye suckers.
Oh
And
yes, literally. Oh god, Jeff leaving. So the new head of the game, the not lead developer, what's his name? I don't even remember what his role is. He did his first developer update the other day, and he's trying to imitate. It seems like he's trying to imitate the mannerisms of Jeff, but has none of the charisma, and it just comes across as awkward and forced. So,
Good.
not
Too
looking
bad.
good for a game that was already not looking good.
Yeah. I wonder if Diablo 4's in trouble. Because that, I mean, we haven't really heard from it in a little while, and Diablo Immortal.
It's doing good. It's good. It's good.
Oh no, Diablo 4 brand new gameplay on December 20th, 2021. So
They're
they're
giving
giving
out-
back in December.
They're giving out keys to like streamers and stuff for Overwatch 2 to test out. XQZ
so-
opened it on his stream the effects at the end of the
Yes.
day.
Oh, making that even more amusing is the way they were shipping it. Literally, you know how in Steam you can opt into a beta or an alternate branch of the game, and how on Battle.net, when you install Warzone, you can choose if you want the single player or multiplayer. Overwatch 2 is deployed as an alternate branch of Overwatch on Battle.net.
What?
Yes,
so
that's how he
stupid.
opened it, quote unquote, by accident, because he was
Okay,
opening.
I could see that
Overwatch
happening.
He was opening Overwatch 1, but he was on the Overwatch
That's
2 branch.
ridiculous.
Whether or not
That's
it was
such a bad idea.
intentional is a different question. With XQC, the answer is
It's
Who the
still
fuck
funny
knows?
either way, though. That's funny.
yeah.
I mean, that's their own fault then, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of surprised they gave it to him with how much Blizzard fucking hates him. But
I don't even know the story.
he got kicked out of Overwatch League.
Yeah, this is again, this is like beyond my realm of, comprehension and
Yeah.
understanding. But sure.
Yeah. Overwatch League was its own mess. How many? I think they lost 4 players due to drama and scandals within 1 year.
Yeah.
Turns out when you take a bunch of people from high school or early college and put them on a full-time like training regiment, things fall apart.
I mean, I've had a similar argument about just taking like nerds and giving them like super popularity and like, you know, like becoming micro celebrities on the internet and in and of itself is weird for people that grew up with like, you know, that were mostly introverted. I mean, I'm speaking from experience, but to a degree, I can see a lot of people having that issue. So, you know, then you combine that with training regimens and like lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what happened. There were a lot of, I think, 4 scandals within 1 year.
Yeah. Because, I mean, people are people, and you put them in these situations, and yeah, sometimes people are just going to be shitty, and other times people are going to make mistakes very publicly, and there's a big fucking learning curve to it. But anyway, that's just, I don't even know who these people are. I don't even know what the scandals are. But yeah.
Varying from just posting stuff in Twitch chat to very illegal.
Oh.
So yeah,
I mean,
they had a bit of everything.
It's just like any sport or anything. People just, you know.
You know what? Truthfully, you're right. And like, yeah, a lot of the major sports that people love, it's like there's a new scandal every year, every couple weeks. There's like some player that did something stupid. Dog fighting for some reason.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was a nightmare. But again, you give people who might be a little introverted and use sports or video games or whatever to like escape from life a bit. And instead now they're like famous. It's like, wait a minute, what are you expecting? But that's why it's like important to just kind of like step the fuck back. And I think if you or anyone that's listening becomes a micro celebrity on the internet, just you know, just chill. It's my best advice. Just chill out. Take a step back. Stand in the place where you were and do your best to not blow up everything in your face. It's tough.
I mean, if you have micro anything, Mr. Dink is probably going to be knocking on your door soon too. So.
Wow. That, now, to be fair, that was not a micro penis joke, right?
What?
Nothing.
You went there. I didn't go there.
God damn it. That was a snafu.
I was making a micro machines joke. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Microchips.
I love microchips. Do you know I have stock in Microsoft? I'd like to think that I came up with the concept, and I went to Bill Gates in the 80s and I said, "Hello, Bill, it's me, Mr. Dink. Bob Dink, whatever my name is, I don't give a fuck." And I said, I'm thinking about starting a company. It's called Micro Hard. What do you think, Bill? And then he changed the name of it. And then I decided to sell meth, Douglas. That's right, I went into the meth business.
You can tell that he didn't know how to end the bit because he just fell back to Breaking Bad.
Well, no, it makes sense. Because no, in Breaking Bad, Walt is jealous of the company that he helped name, but didn't get any of the money for, and it led to extreme jealousy. And instead of taking the help for his cancer treatment, he decides to sell meth. So it's perfect. You know what? That was a perfect bit. That was
All right, leave your votes in the comments. Was it a perfect bit?
That probably wasn't a perfect bit, but I had fun. I had fun doing it, and so did I. All right, let's wrap this up. I wanna go to sleep, I think. So,
Yeah.
is everybody back at the base?
Nope.
All right.
Let me drop my items off into a box.
Well, here's the thing. If you play this game on your own, you can use those items in your own server.
Oh, so they transfer with you.
So
Yep.
feel free to take anything that you want. Anything that you found.
right back.
Doesn't matter.
Like 30 iron ore I'm putting in this box. Yeah.
Well, this has been a weird night for conversation.
So quiet.
Maybe.
I enjoyed it though.
How many fish did you catch, Base? Base,
A
bass,
lot.
bass, base.
I lost count. I've just been putting fish into the chest over here.
Are they refrigerated?
I mean, you can roleplay that they're refrigerated, but
I'm going to roleplay that this unrefrigerated fish is refrigerated and then ingest it into my body.
What an imagination. Dream of the childhood. It is
If I just
the
think
youth
I'm not
are the
eating-
future.
This refrigerator's blue because it keeps the food cold.
Blue
Exactly.
equals cold.
Oh.
Well, if anyone watching here hasn't developed brain damage from this video, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you got to do. But thank you for watching and making it this far. It's been a long day for me. Something is wrong with me because I played like 3.5 hours of Elden Ring earlier, then went to the studio and worked on music for like 4.5 hours, and then just came home and just played more video games. So I'm like totally brain dead, but it's been fun. It's just been a lot of good games to play. It's a good distraction from the harsh realities of life and the state of Overwatch 2, which depresses me on a nightly basis, truthfully. I had so many skins for Anastasia. How am I going to transfer them over? No idea. All right, well, thanks,
You just
everybody.
need the Rasputin hero. You can move him over.
Oh, cool. Rasputin can wear that? All right. That's awesome. I'm thinking about putting them on my character, Roger, who's blue and has pickled feet. I don't know if you know anything about that, Jeff, but... Good. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thanks for joining. Base, Dave, Johnny, Nary, and Jeff. The links in the description will take you to their channels. No, seriously, thank you all for watching. This has been fun. The game is pretty fun. I gotta say, I enjoy it. It's a little lacking in some areas, especially in the content sense, but I'm still enjoying making progress. So hopefully we'll get a chance to play some more of this at some point. And yeah, that's it. Goodbye. So everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, pussy.
Fuck.
I learned that voice is saying Percy.
No, because they're
Definitely.
pussy. They're pussy willows.
The what?
Johnny, do you know what a pussy willow is?
No.
All right. First of all, everyone needs to leave the server when you got your items. So if you've
All right.
left, all right, while you're doing that,
Oh,
You're gonna say we need to leave so you can tell him.
no.
Like
No.
that.
All right. Yeah, everybody leave, and then just me and Johnny. I'll tell him. It's between me, Johnny, and all 30,000 people that watch this video. No. Listen. PSP pussy. I'll type that in YouTube. First result. Okay. Now, the name of the commercial is PSP Pussy Willows commercial. Johnny, you know what a pussy willow is?
No. I'm French.
Oh, that's right. You are French, according to the internet. Now, type in YouTube, Google, type in pussy willow.
Uh-huh.
Pussy
Johnny,
willow
don't do it, man.
is a name given to many of the smaller species of the genus Salix when their furry catkins are young in early spring. That's real. That's from Wikipedia. That's from Wikipedia.
Wait, say it again. Say it one more time.
Pussy willow is a name given to many of the smaller species of the genus Salix when their furry catkins are young in early spring.
That sentence is so fucking bad.
The species include goat willow or goat sallow, a small tree native to northern Europe and northwest Asia. But what is it? It's they're dioecious, meaning they're both male plants and female plants. Only the male plants produce the fuzzy flowers. It looks like
Read
a
that
Q-tip.
second paragraph.
Looks like a Q-tip, Johnny.
Oh.
Before
Yeah, I'm
the
looking
male
at images now.
They're natural corn dogs.
before the male catkins of these species come into full flower, they are covered in fine grayish fur, leading to a fancied likeness to tiny cats, also known as pussies.
Oh.
You got it yet?
Yeah.
All right.
What
Cool.
the fuck? Well,
All
now
right.
you can tag this as educational.
That's right. And now I'm going to
Pussy.
just played the video. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.